Liverpool have lost back-to-back games for from first time in God knows how long. Liverpool haven't scored a goal for the first time in God knows how long. Things need fixing. It's the live match reaction. Galatasaray 1, Liverpool 0. Let's get into it.
Hi, this is Jordan Henderson, and you're watching Team Kop-Ish.
See, now you're tuning in. It's the main free back again. Ripping LFC till the end, so go on, tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10 champions. We the best, we come again. Kop-Ish clean up in every region. Elevation in every season. Cal chopping all the fast match, chopping real rap and drifty quan, telling this is that, this is that. This is Kop-Ish. This is Kop-Ish. Reppin' Liverpool till the end, champions, we the best, come again. This is that. This is Kop-Ish. This is Kop-Ish. The main free back up in your screen, real ones know this the place to be. This is Kop-Ish.
Hello everyone. First and foremost, I'd like to thank our sponsors, okjersey.com. If you'd like to buy yourself a football jersey, £15, whether it be this season's, last season's, or kits from the past, make sure you head over to okjersey.com, and to get a further 8% off, use a promo code Kopish. That's Kopish, no hyphen. Also, I want to just say, please do smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Also, just like the last stream, just let's keep it respectful between all of us. Debates and disagreements, and if you want to say I'm speaking nonsense or Cal don't know what he's talking about, don't care about any of that stuff, but just no abuse to us or anyone else in the chat. Galatasaray 1, Liverpool 0. Poor. Don't know what else to say about it, really. Really poor. Defensively poor. Slow build-up play. No attacking patterns. Toothless. Bullied about on the pitch. Just a joke. It's just a show. Just a joke. Drift. I mean, I'm good to get into play ratings unless there's anything in particular you wanted to talk about from the game.
No, that's. And I'm not even saying this in a shady way, because I know there's people who are going to think I'm being shady here. But at the same time, I'm just giving props to the big up community who do come over and do the watch-alongs with us. We spoke so much about like the intricacies of what we think with tactics and players and all that during the game that I'm not wasting any time doing it now. So big up to everyone who was there during the watch-along who knew what it was we were talking about and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just, I don't think any of us want to repeat ourselves, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's just go into player ratings, bro.
He came off injured, unfortunately, due to our centre-back not being able to pass accurately to our centre midfielder after making a save. I'm actually going 8 for Alisson. Again, made saves that he shouldn't have had to make. He made a save I think he made 2 or 3 saves, one-on-ones again, because we messed things up. I'm going 8 for Alisson before he got taken off.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that. He made 2 absolutely brilliant saves in terms of like having to rush out, and that's what got him injured. The last one. But if he's out now, Cal, and this isn't even a slight on Mamardashvili, because Mamardashvili is clearly a good goalkeeper, but because Ali is so good at being able to read the game and be that sweeper keeper, and he's so good at one-on-ones, and we seem to be allowing a lot of one-on-ones, we're in trouble without Ali. We're in big trouble without Ali.
Yeah, agreed. Szoboszlai played at right back, while our right back played at right wing. Sick.
I'll go 6 for Sobo today.
I think Sobo was good. If I'm going to be honest, I think Sobo should get a 7 personally. think he at right back again was very good. Moving to pivot was very good.
There was, it's in that last like 20 minutes or so, Calvin. Like he was doing like a lot of giving the ball away and stuff. I know we started to get a little bit desperate.
Gave the ball away once in the last 20 minutes.
No, I'm not even necessarily saying like in a crap way. Like even just like some crosses, but they weren't really good crosses, and just the last bit of the game. I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm thinking more of a 6 than a 7. But that's just me. I thought the first half he was good. If I was ranking him in the first half, I might give him maybe like a 7.5. But then, I don't know. It's second half. I don't know. So
who's this? Sorry,
Soboslai. I'm gonna go 6 overall.
5.
So we landed at 6. Konate.
2.
I don't even want to rate Konate today because I know there's going to be crash out on him.
3 maybe.
So 1 for me.
I'm not even gonna argue with that.
I'll be honest with you. Basement.
So we settle on a 1 then.
Not even gonna argue.
Virgil.
Surprised he started, to be fair.
Virgil, 5 at the highest.
Virgil wasn't even that great either.
5 at the highest.
I can only think of Virgil making one mistake in the game, and that was towards the end where he had a silly little touch and it went off for a corner. Apart from that, he won his duels. His passing in the second half of the second half was a little bit off. I'd probably go 6 for Virgil. He didn't lose anything in the air, and without him today again.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
What'd you give him? What you say?
6.
Yeah. He's over 6 or 5. 6 maybe.
Kirkes.
If you don't really remember much that a defender did, is it good or is it bad?
Do you know what baffles me with Kirkes? I see him more in the inside left 10 position than it is overlapping. I'm confused.
On a real though, can you actually think of a time he did anything wrong in this game? I know it's easy to crash out.
No, he didn't do nothing wrong. It's just
no. That's why I asked the question, Carl. Like, if you can't remember a defender, is it a good thing or a bad thing?
Shouldn't it just be a flat 5 as that? Because I can't actually think of anything Kirkes did wrong. Like he didn't cost us any chances from what I remember. No one blitzed him. No one skilled him up. Like he actually. No,
it wasn't. I know
it's easy to say like after his last game and the fact that we've just lost the game, we can just crash out on everyone. But if we're going to judge individual players, I don't think Kirkes deserves less than a 5.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at him getting a 5. I'm not mad at that.
I think he can get a 5 because I think what I'm trying to say is, we'll just go 5 without making it thing. Yeah, we'll just go 5.
Gravenberch.
He was all right, but
no, I'm going 4 for Gravenberch. He wasn't good today. He wasn't good.
He lost the ball when he tried to do that grab turn, and it was peak.
If I'm not mistaken, Alisson had to make a save there as well.
Yeah, I'll go 4 as well. I was gonna say 5, but that was nearly costly.
It's not even just that, Matt. Just in general, he wasn't involved in the game anywhere near like he usually is, and he wasn't good today.
I'd have gone 3 for Grav.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even have argued.
His crime partner was better, you know. His crime partner was better. I wouldn't even
argue the 3.
Jones, I'm going 6 for Jones.
Jones is better.
Yeah, I'm all right.
6. I'd say 6 for Jones as well. I know Jones did lose the ball in that thing, and he made a good recovery, but I would say, especially first half, Jones was taking onus, and he was the one more so than Grab going to receive the ball and trying to get us up the pitch and trying to work his way through. Don't mind, there were times held onto the ball, but I still go 6 for Jones. I thought Jones was pretty good. He was decent.
Wirtz. I'm genuinely would like to hear what you guys say about this, because if I'm not mistaken, Wirtz did create a couple of chances in that game and no one took the opportunities. Not even trying to say he played well, by the way, but I'm saying he did create.
And there were also times when he lost the ball and his first touch was a bit.
No, you're right. Absolutely.
And just it's All right, so just quickly on Florian Wirtz. It's Champions League. He's played Champions League. This ain't the Prem. The tempo is a bit slower. Hostile environment. I hear it. Him getting on the ball should have made us feel comfortable. But there were times when he got on the ball and took too long, lose the ball, wrong decision. He done that quite a lot. So yes, he set up a few chances, but and again, just because you're 100 mil, it doesn't mean to say that everything you do is going to be perfect. That's just not how football works, right? But
sorry, they've actually literally speaking about him now. He created 2 chances, pass accuracy 82%, successful dribbles. He had the snapshot as well.
Let's not read out his stats to try to bump up his.
I'm not trying to bump. I'm literally reading his stats on the screen.
No. But what I'm saying is we ain't done that for no one else. Let's not even go down that route.
But because no one else's stats have been on the screen. I literally on the screen.
I'll let you.
I'm not even trying to. I'm not even giving him a rating. I'm literally just saying his stats.
No. But I think what it is, stats can kind of sway people's opinion. That's why I didn't want to read out no stats, because this game was a bad game. No one really played well. Because I could probably go look at the stats now, and I could probably. Do you know what? In fact, I'm gonna. There's a reason why I said this.
Yeah, his dribbling was 25%.
Yikes!
But he also played the ball through for Frimpong when Frimpong did nothing. Did he set up Ekitike for Ekitike's chance? I don't know.
Generally, I'm being honest with you. I can't remember.
He also set up. Didn't he? Who did he cross the ball in for? And they didn't do anything with it as well.
I'm gonna check now quickly.
He set up Isak's chance as well, if I'm not mistaken, when Isak ran through. Again, I know it's easy to crash. No, hear me out. I know
Bradley fluffed that header. It was Wirtz who crossed.
Wirtz who crossed 8. So this is what I'm saying. It's very easy to crash on him and go, he cost 120 mil and he ain't scored and he ain't assisted. But if he's created chances. Despite him having a bad game, if he's created chances, in the same way we talk about his bad first touch and stuff like that, do we not also have to give credit for the 3 chances he's created in the game as well as the 10? Because that's his job to create, right? So if he's creating and no one's doing anything with it, then is that his fault?
Do you know what it is?
I'll go first. I'm giving him a 3.
I think it's very easy to crash on Wirtz. I actually think
I'm going to give him a 3. I'll go first. I'm going to give him a 3.
Do we? Yeah, yeah, we'll go for it. The reason why I specifically said, stats. What if? All right, so you're saying he created these chances for players. What if I told you there was a defender in our team that won 10 out of 12 aerial duels, but we don't care, do we? Really?
Yes. You talk about Konate, right?
Yeah, 1 aerial duels, 10 out of 12.
Yeah.
We don't care, though, do we?
No, we do care. We do care.
Really?
But no. The reason why I say that is because I would bring that to the floor. The reason why Konate will, the reason that gets overshadowed though is because the times where he lost the ball, the times where he made mistakes, the time where he was indecisive, the time where he was wrestling with Osimhen and Icardi when he didn't need to. So those things will outweigh the good that he did. Hence why, in the same way, Wirtz for me ain't going to get nothing higher than a 5. But I'm saying it's so easy for people to go, yeah, Wirtz is crap. He ain't scored, he ain't assisted. But let's actually think back to what he did in the game.
No.
And have an overall look at it.
I understand that.
He's crap. He's crap. He ain't scored 007, 008. I want us to actually look at each individual performance and break it down rather than just crash out on Wirtz, because for me, he's wearing the number 7. He cost 100-odd million. It's very easy to crash out on him. Whereas for me, there's also 10 other players in the team who aren't playing great either. So for me, it's all about, are you doing your job on the pitch? Konate's job on the pitch, his main job is to stop chances happening.
What if I told you Virgil lost the ball more times than Konate?
Yeah, no, I'd say that's
Virgil
bad
lost
as
the
well.
ball 14 times. Konate lost the ball 11 times.
No, that's cool, but I'd ask you, how did Virgil lose the
Virgil
ball?
won 2 out of 2 aerial duels. Konate won 10 out of 12. What I'm trying to say is Konate was crap today. I can admit that. Bro,
But
people.
I never said.
No.
never said
What this
Virgil
is
was
why I
good.
didn't want to bring stats into this, because what I'm trying to say is this year, every player that we saw today didn't play well. And what I'm trying to say is Konate was crap today. I don't care about his stats. He was crap. That's why you kind of saying Wirtz kind of does kind of sway a little bit, because it's almost like saying, I know, guys, we've got to think about the whole game. And I understand that, bro. But what I'm saying is if we just go and look at all player statistics, it might make you sway, but we looked at the whole game. Konate was not good. Like, we know he wasn't good in it, but he won 10 out of 12 aerial duels, bro. That's actually kind of insane, but we don't care. Virgil lost possession 14 times. Konate lost the ball 11 times.
Okay,
Do
wait.
you
All right.
understand what I'm saying?
No, I
That's
do.
why I kind of just want to make it fair and be like, guys, Konate was crap. And I also think Wirtz was crap. I understand there's a lot of pressure on.
But you're
on
making it
Florian
seem
Wirtz.
like I'm using stats to try and defend Wirtz.
No, bro, but I know you didn't do nothing wrong by reading out stats. But what it can do, though, it can sway people's opinion. That's why I didn't even want stats in this whole thing today. We all saw the game. And
No, but
if we're being
just
we're being honest,
if we just went on stats by itself,
Yeah.
then it's wrong. But if we go on stats
Yeah.
and then bring in what we've seen, then I think that's the fair way to do it.
but what I saw today was Florian Wirtz in a number 10, and he just was nowhere near good enough.
Okay,
Like-
but it's all about jobs, though, Matt. What is Florian Wirtz's main job in the team?
Obviously, like, to create, just like how it is for Ibu to defend or Virgil.
Precisely.
point-
So that's what I'm saying, Matt. If he has created, even though he's been bad in terms of losing the ball, weak, silly decision making when he tried to do that little back heel in the box when we had their attack, I'm bringing those to the table as well. But I'm saying if he primarily did his job correctly or did some of his job, then we have to also speak about that. In the same way, I'll flip it. If Alisson's distribution
this
today
guy's
was
looking
brilliant,
like
let's
you,
say he
bro.
made
Hold on.
50 out of 50 passes,
Yeah.
but he conceded 3 silly goals. We would say, Alisson's distribution was great, but the main job of what he's there to do, which is stop the ball going into the back of the net, he didn't do. Whereas if you flip it and go, Alisson's passing might not have been great, but he made 3 world-class saves, we're going to take that into consideration again. So I'm not saying, Wirtz is sick because he created 3 chances. I'm saying it's very easy to crash out on Wirtz because he is the poster boy at the moment. He's the one that we all look to and go, he should be saving us right now. I'm saying he's doing some of his job, but he's also playing bad at the same time. In the same way, Bruno Fernandes creates and scores goals, but he also has games where you're like, brother, he was poor today. Does that make? And Salah's another example. Salah will score a brace, but we can still at the end of the game go, Salah didn't really play too well, but he scored a brace. Do you get what I'm saying now, Matt? Because I'm not trying to stick up or help Wirtz out here. He's playing bad, but I don't think he's as bad as what people are saying.
Expectations are always going to be high.
And I think that's what the issue is there.
Expectations are always going to be high for a player with a high price tag and the quality that they possess. The problem is, even Drift admitted, he said, if it's not working, go back to the original 3 because it's not working. Wirtz is actually being a hindrance right now because he's not doing the job that he's supposed to be doing, which is theoretically to create chances and get us going up the pitch in X, Y, and Z. Like, he's no Trent. So we've tried to replace Trent in a different way. However, it's not working. He's still adapting. And what I'm saying is this. I understand you just reading out stats. I'm not annoyed at you reading out stats, bro. Of course I'm not. What I'm saying is, though, stats can misconstrue the game. That's exactly why I brought up Ibu stats, because if I told you, man, Ibu won 10 out of 12 aerial duels and lost the ball less than Ib and Virgil, you might go, oh, you might have a point there, man. But what I saw on that pitch today was Florian Wirtz, again, not showing up, not being the player that we thought he was going to be, even if it is tactics. But here's the thing, and this is where I agree with Drift on this particular bit. There was a bit where Florian Wirtz got the ball and his first touch was just horrific. his decision making is passing. That has nothing to do with tactics in that regard, right? I saw that today, bro. I saw that with my own 2 eyes. Florian Wirtz, for whatever reason, is just not working. It's just not working. And respectfully, no stats can tell me or change my opinion on how well he played, in my opinion. Because you could set up 2 chances in a game, but you can also be asked for the rest of the game. What? Because you set up 2 chances, that makes you like have you a good game? No. We look at Florian.
That's what I said, though, man.
No. So this is where I agree with you. All I'm saying is with Florian Wirtz, we all watched the game and he was not good today. And you can't tell me he was good today. Like you just can't. No stats can tell me. Just like how the stats can't tell me. That's what I'm saying. That's why stats can't tell me Ibu played well today if I just went off stats. This is what I'm saying. And that's why I was like, I wish you didn't say stats because the stats might misconstrue some people's opinions.
All right, so everyone's saying Wirtz
not
lost the
you,
ball
because you.
No,
just
I know.
Yeah,
But I'm saying everyone's saying Wirtz lost the ball loads today, right?
Yeah, but he's a number 10. That's going to happen naturally anyway.
All right, so that's the first thing. Second of all, if I'm not mistaken, he only misplaced 5 out of 30 passes today.
I haven't checked his stats.
But this is my point. So again, I think there's such a high expectation on him naturally because of how much he cost and how good of a player he is and how good he's been, that I think things are being blown out of proportion. So, for example, I don't think he was worse than Mac Allister today. But I don't think people will crash out on Mac Allister like they will on Wirtz.
Well, Mac Allister was only on the pitch for like 25 minutes.
No. So
no, he was on the pitch for half an hour.
Hold
on. Regardless of how long he's on the pitch for, he's still on the pitch. Mac Allister was worse than Wirtz today, though.
I don't know about that, but
that right there is proving my point.
No, because I don't actually think he was worse. Because sometimes not doing a lot in the game doesn't make you worse than someone who's involved but keeps making mistakes. Does that make sense? Like if you're involved in the game a lot but you keep doing the wrong thing, I don't think Mac Allister got involved in the game that much. So I don't necessarily know if you could say not getting involved in the game that much means you had a worse game than someone who was involved but kept doing everything wrong. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would agree with that, but
I think there's many factors. Like, and we spoke about it obviously during the watch along. I don't think the tactics are working at all. But yes, some of the players are underperforming, but there are some players that are playing well. For example, Virgil van Dijk, obviously up until today's game, but you get the premise. Virgil van Dijk, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, Ekitike, like these players are playing well. Obviously, they didn't have great games today, but Florian Wirtz, you would not put in that category whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? And it is a bit of a, it's not a concern, in my opinion, like, oh my days, he's a bust. It's just more of a concern of, okay, how long is this going to take? You might need that season adaptation. I don't know. But what I did expect, and this is me being real, is that you cost a lot of money. And not only that, it's your ability. So even if you cost 20 mil, I know your ability, but you're not showing it. You've got man like Ekitike, where people were even questioning whether we should have brought him in, who's had a better start. And really and truly, that shouldn't be happening. Now, you could say it's a striker. It's a bit easier. But you've also got to argue that Ekitike, for some people, only had one good season of football, and he's able also to nearly replicate that in the Prem already. He's been one of our shining lights. I expected Wirtz to be that, if I'm being honest with you. So even if we're not playing well, maybe Wirtz can do something, like a one-off. Like, I'm yet to see that moment from him. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll give him a 3 as well. Do
you know what my biggest issue is with Wirtz? I think he's hiding.
You think he's hiding?
Yeah. When you're a number 10, forget price and all that stuff. Just when you're a number 10, you pretty much, especially when a team plays in a way where you actually have a 10. Do you get what I mean? Not like last season, it was a 4-3-3 and maybe like a more of an advanced 8. Like when you're actually playing as a 10, which is what we're doing right now, I think of your, and again, I know this is a bit harsh, but I think of your Ronaldinhos, your Bergkamps, your Zidanes. You know what I mean? Like that, because we haven't had 10s in the football world for ages, right? So when I think of 10s, that's what I think of. And I never remember I'm sure it happened. But I never remember games where they seemed shy. Maybe not have a good game, because you ain't going to play good every week. But I don't remember games when they were shy. But the brother he's shy. Like a girl just walked up to him in a bar and he's not quite sure how to respond and he's gone all red. And like, what we did, like he got us 100 mil and he's our 10. Like, I don't need that shyness, bro. I don't need you hiding. I need you to have that bravado I'm seeing from Ekatike. That give me the ball, watch this. And you know what? If you keep making mistakes and you're doing that, I'll let you off. I genuinely will. Obviously, we'll be a bit annoyed at it, but I'll let you off because I can see it. Wirtz just looks soft and he looks shy and he looks like he's hiding. I don't need that for my number 10. I'm going to be real with you. So he needs to fix the fuck up real quick.
So what's your rating for him then, boys?
I said 3.
I gave him a 3.
What'd you give him, Cal?
I gave him a 4.
Oh, fair.
What do you guys think he's the main issue in our team at the moment?
Nah,
he's not the main issue.
He's not, bruv. You know my main issue.
All right, we'll speak about that in a bit.
Yeah.
What we say for Gakpo today?
Ooh. Brother? I ain't even seen the film.
Am I being generous if I give him a 3?
I ain't even seen the film. You know who cloned Tyrone? It's who cloned Gakpo, fam. Brother.
No, you know what? It can't be who cloned Tyrone because
I ain't even seen the film.
Tyrone was a gangster, so Gakpo's
no, but Gakpo used to be gangster, though. No, but Gakpo used to be gangster.
But a gangster, bro.
What baffles me is nothing changed. It's all the same. It's Groundhog Day. Like, it's the same thing.
I'm gonna give him a 3. I'm gonna give Gakpo.
I felt Gakpo was poor, man. I say 3 as well, bro.
I'd have gone 2 for Gakpo.
I wouldn't have argued with you. I wouldn't have argued with you.
Frimpong.
Just quickly. Did you not see the bit where the defender showed Gakpo down the flank and Gakpo still cut inside? Do you know how mad that is?
The thing that really stood out to me today was when the defender was dribbling and Gakpo tried to barge him while he was dribbling. Gakpo ended up
and he fell over. Yeah, and he got up and he tried. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
But you know what is annoying, though, Matt? And I said it to Cal during the game. I don't know if you was there at that point. There was a point where Gakpo went to the byline and crossed it in. And then there was a good little knockback from Frimpong and Wirtz had a shot. And it was like, Gakpo just needs to do that more because he's got a good cross of his left foot. And that's what I'm saying. He can go byline and cross.
We know
but
this.
for some reason, he does just prefer to cut it up. But he's very capable of crossing on his left foot.
Yeah.
He actually is.
We've never debated that with you, though, bro.
No, I know. It's just weird that he doesn't do it. It's like
he doesn't trust his consistency with his weak foot, even though if you all we're asking is a little bit of variety. That's it.
I still stand on what I think it is, boys. I think he thinks if he doesn't get GA, mainly G, people think he's shit. So he's just trying to score all the time. And it's just meaning he's getting even further away from scoring because he's just overdoing it.
He's got a new contract. He should feel he's got a new contract. He should feel settled. He should feel like, all right, I'm at ease. I know I'm not going nowhere. I just got to keep doing what I'm doing.
But the players hear the criticism, Matt, and I think he's probably heard people saying, like, he's got to score more, he's got to score more, he's got to score more. You know what I mean? That's what I think it is.
I think the criticism isn't about Gakpo scoring. I think Gakpo's criticism has always been his style of play. His style of play works for him. But if your style of play works for you, make it count. So if a defender shows you byline, bro, the defender actually went infield. I need to find that clip. You know, I'll find that clip and I'll bring it to the show. The defender went... Yeah, go on, Carl. Go on.
Oh, no, I'll move on.
All Should we move on? Is it? Yeah, go on.
No, because I
do think the main criticism he gets is he doesn't score enough goals. I do. We've had a lot of conversations as a fan base about
see,
Gakpo.
I disagree with you.
think
We know
people
Gakpo
say
can
he
get
doesn't score
GA.
enough goals.
It's not that for me. It's more about his variety. Like, bro, imagine every day, yeah, you finish school and you know every single day you finish school, you're getting fish fingers and chips every day. Every day. No matter what, bro, it don't matter if your parents
if he scores enough goals,
sauce.
why would you care about his lack of variety? If you felt he scored enough goals,
I promise you, someone that has fish and chips every day is gonna get sick of fish and chips every day, bro.
No, of course, but
the same thing.
But
my
point is he doesn't get crazy enough numbers to negate that. I've always said this whole GA stuff is so blown out proportion. He doesn't get crazy numbers. He really doesn't.
So you're that's what I was saying, Cal. People are annoyed with his numbers.
No, I'm not annoyed with his numbers. I'm annoyed with his style of play because if you're not going to get crazy GA, bring something else to the table then. It's not about his GA. You've never once heard me say Gakpo's got crap
just
GA.
said you think his GA gets blown out of proportion as in people inflate it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I have an issue with it, but it is inflated. He got 10 Premier League goals last season. People talk about him like he got like 20 Premier League goals last season. He got 10. He got one away
I don't
goal.
think people do. I think people say he doesn't score enough. That's what I hear people always talk about Gakpo. They said he don't score enough.
They said that about Diaz. They said Diaz didn't score enough.
No, they said it about both of them, bro.
He needs fish and chips.
But Gakpo's... I'm going to ask a serious question here. Has Gakpo improved as a footballer since he's been at Liverpool Football Club?
Yeah,
yeah. For when he first walked in, yeah. That's I think if you remember Gakpo when he first walked in,
don't use the word confidence, Matt. Don't do that. You're better than that. You're a football man. Don't sit there and tell me he's improved because he's more confident now. Don't do that.
No. I was gonna say when he first walked in, he didn't really have a position, bro. Let's keep it a buck. And to go to Drew's point about misprofiling and whatever, you was the first to say it. This is you. Guys, I've got a feeling Gakpo's gonna play left CM. Me and Drew said, stop being silly, bruv. Gakpo's gonna play left CM. Bro, he had to carve out that left wing for himself, bro. He had to do something in it. So we can't sit here and say it's the same player, bro. Let's not do that. What we can say though is this: he hasn't had a good start to the season.
So break down to me what he's done. As what has he improved on since he's been here?
But he's been Are you being serious?
Yes, man, I'm dead serious. What has he improved?
Nah. Bro, are you being like so since Gakpo's signed at Liverpool, you don't think he's improved on anything? Like nothing.
As a footballer, technically or anything, what has he improved on?
Technically.
Yeah.
All right, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Gakpo score like 9 home games in a row? I know you're going to talk about his not scoring from away, but knowing that he's been an ever-present like goal-scoring threat, bro. Gakpo is one of our I would normally say, kind of big-time players, like in bigger games. I
never said he's not a big-time player. I asked, from a technical standpoint, what has improved in his game since he's been here?
But all right, let me just
from a technical standpoint.
I'm not going to say.
Hold on, Drift. Sorry, Drift. I promise you, I'm not even trying to be shady to him or anything. I fully agree with you, Matt. Big game player, gets important goals for us. But from a technical aspect, a footballing aspect, what has he actually improved since he's been here? And I'm not even saying that's all on him. That's got to do with coaching as well. That's both Klopp and Slot. But what has he improved on? Because I
ask you though.
Hold on. If you were to ask me right now, what has Salah improved on when he's come? I think Salah's become more predatory. I think his passing has improved. His creativity has improved.
Footballing goat. What are we doing?
All right, name me another player, and I'll tell you.
But Cal, I think Gakpo was pretty good when he got here. So even if he hasn't improved, he was already a good player.
Hold on, wait there. Hold on. So when Gakpo, wait. So when Gakpo was,
but then he doesn't necessarily need to improve if he was always a good player.
Did you say he doesn't need to improve? He's at Liverpool Football Club, bro. Of course he does.
No, I said he doesn't necessarily need to improve if he was already good. You would hope he would, but if he was already good, then it doesn't mean that it's bad if he hasn't improved.
So guys, can you let me know what has improved then? Because I'm not even trying to be shady, but people in the chat are saying, "Oh, Cowds hates Gakpo," and that, but no one can give me an answer. What has he improved on?
His defensive work for starters, 100%.
Okay, fair enough.
I think until this season, his consistency had got better.
I was gonna say his consistency has gotten
this
better
season
over the years. So when he first started under Klopp, when he was in and out of the team, didn't have a position, and this is what you got to understand. The guy played striker, he played left wing, he played right wing, he played centre mid. So only in the last 2 seasons, if I'm not mistaken.
That. I agree with you. I agreed. My biggest gripe when we signed Gakpo, I was the first to say it. He shouldn't be playing centre midfield. We shouldn't be playing in false nine. He should be playing left wing.
Though, what you're trying to kind of get at, because if you're asking me a player who hasn't played in his preferred position and he's only played it in the last 2 years, and you're saying to me, what has he improved upon technically? Well, if he's played in all them other positions, obviously he's going to clearly pick up some aspects of the game, like his game intelligence. Like we can't sit here and act like if you score how many games in a row that you haven't improved anything. Like that's kind of like.
But you guys haven't given me anything apart from defending.
No, I just mentioned defending, but his consistency, decision making. But if you're talking about Gakpo at PSV,
we can't say his decision. Hold on. Respectfully, Matt, we can't say his decision making's improved when we all sit here and go, he spams the same 3 moves.
No. See, all right. Cody Gakpo at PSV in a way slower league has had to adapt to the Premier League. And up until this season, people were saying is one of the better left wingers in the league. Yes or no? Or now you're going to say we're overrating him now?
Matt, you're putting words. You guys are taking this like an attack. It's. I don't get this. Like I've not once shaded him. I've not once downplayed what he does in front of goal. I've asked a simple question.
I've given you an answer, bro. I think his consistency's got better.
But consistency is not a footballing technicality. It's not footballing technique.
But you didn't ask me just for a technicality. You said, what's he got better?
I asked a question. I literally asked from a footballing technician standpoint, what's he improved on since he's been here? Salah's first touch since he's come, since he started at Liverpool.
You someone else.
I asked you to name me someone.
Give me a player. What they've improved upon.
You tell me.
No, give me a player that you think is improved technically. Where's that player improved technically?
I think Mac Allister's improved his shooting technically. I think he's improved his heading and his timing of getting into the box as well and scoring goals. He was
really doing that at Brighton.
Mac Allister was always.
He was really doing that at Brighton. And
hold on. Wait. Once again, you guys are hearing me say one thing and flipping it. I never said he didn't do that at Brighton, but you can still do it somewhere else and come somewhere else and improve.
No, but I don't think he's improved. I think he's as good as he always was.
The same what he was doing.
Yeah, I just think he's as good as he always was at it. I don't think he's got better at it.
I don't think he's improved in that aspect. No,
this is why I don't speak on Gakpo, man.
Because we don't agree that
everyone's taking it like I'm attacking. I'm asking.
I didn't say nothing about what you're saying about Gakpo.
I'm asking genuine questions.
I don't think
if we're sitting there saying Mac Allister's the exact same as he was at Brighton to what he is now, I don't get what we're doing here.
You said he's technical.
He's
technical. He's now at a better team where he can do more. It's like a lot of the players.
His long range shooting at Brighton was just as good as it is now at Liverpool.
Oh my!
Yeah, he was brilliant at doing.
He was laying them at Brighton.
How many long range shots did he score at Brighton?
No, but it doesn't mean because he scored more.
He's at Liverpool, bro. He's playing with better players. You're gonna get more space. He's not the main man, bro. I think for me personally, this is how I see it. Yeah, you have so many players at Liverpool. Yeah, but obviously you said Gakpo and said what's he improved on technically, bro. We could say, oh, Cal's gone. We could say. Like some people might argue Diaz never changed anything, he's just the same player. But I don't think that means that much because there's quite a few players that I feel like from a technical aspect, they're just the same, but they're playing now, in my opinion, with better players. So you're gonna see more of them. You got more chance to for them to express themselves, so to speak. That's how I see it. Because I don't know, obviously you got Salah, you got Virgil. Like anomalies.
I I think it's a little bit unfair to dismiss that he's got better in terms of his consistency, because that's one of the things we
I
asked
never
for.
dismissed that. I asked about. All right, I'm gonna just break it down then. Has his crossing improved since he's been at Liverpool?
Who, Gakpo?
Yeah.
On his
I'll be
left
honest,
foot,
Carl,
think it
I
has.
didn't really watch him crazy at
It
PSV
hasn't.
though.
If we're gonna use the same metrics about Mac Allister and say that he hasn't improved since Brighton, then
No,
Gakpo hasn't.
I think his left
No.
foot crossing has.
Has he improved has his shooting improved?
Who, Cody?
Yeah. No,
Probably about the same.
probably
I
about the
put about
same.
the same. Probably about
Has
the
his
same.
dri-
But it
his
was
dribble-
already good though.
Okay,
Oh, his
no,
heading maybe even improved heading because he's very good heading of the ball.
He was
Maybe
good. He's good in the air before as well. But I'll probably give you heading. I'm good with heading. Has his dribbling improved since he's been here?
I'll probably say it's the same, isn't it? It's the same.
Has his passing improved since he's been here?
But then you're asking more. I didn't really. I'll be lying if I'm sitting there because you're asking me about like comparing him to Mac Allister. I can give you a bit more, but like PSV, I can't. I didn't really watch him like that.
For Matt, that's why I've broken 5 key things down.
I ain't really
And
watched him like that, bro.
for 5 of the questions, I think you guys answered no for 4. Now, I'm not saying he was crap at any of those things before he came here. Any of those things he weren't, or else we wouldn't even have bought him. But I'm saying is this his 3rd or 4th year now? It's his 3rd full season. It's his 3rd full season.
Yeah,
In his
22-23
3rd full season,
yeah.
I would have expected to see an improvement in all 5 of those things. In the same way, in Mane's 3rd season, I saw an improvement in all 5 of those same metrics. I saw improvement in all 5 of those same metrics with Salah, apart from dribbling. I think Salah's dribbling went backwards. So then when I asked the question, when I asked the question before, has he improved from a technical standpoint? It wasn't me having an agenda. I literally just asked a question. And if
I hear you, Cal. But if he was already good at it, I don't think it matters if he's improved because he's good at
Liverpool, bro. We are Liverpool. Any player we buy,
not everybody's gonna be able to be Salah and Mane, bro.
I'm not expecting Salahs and Manes, but every player who walks through the door should be improving with Liverpool Football Club. We buy players who are not the ready-made finished article. Why? Because we want them to improve.
But
we do not buy
I don't think they need to improve.
Do Liverpool do you think Gakpo is the same player at PSV as Liverpool? Because that's what I want to ask you.
No, he's not the same player, but I don't think he's improved technically. He's not the same.
Was he a better player at PSV or Liverpool?
I don't know.
In my opinion, if you're already a good player technically, then the things you need to improve on is intelligence in terms of like how you utilize the ball, how you understand tactics more, how much are you consistent. Those are the things. If you've already got the foundations of being a technically good player, I don't think it matters that much if you improve technically, but just make sure you get the other shit sorted out. That for me personally, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's that many players. Like I can see someone like Suarez, for example. He was always that talented, but he just got better in terms of he started learning where and when to do things and all that kind of stuff. He was always great technically, though. Even at Ajax, he was nutmegging people and banging them in the top bins and doing all that stuff.
Suarez's finishing was the first thing that improved. His finishing improved at Liverpool.
Oh, you know, in Holland, he got like 44 goals in one season. Like he was still banging them in, you know.
Hold on. Do you remember Suarez's first season at Liverpool and his last season? Are we really going to sit here and
I think that was adapting to the league and playing in the team and all that, not because he wasn't good technically before.
Suarez is finished and improved. What are we doing here?
Go and look how many goals he scored in Holland, bro.
I don't care.
He was banging them in for fun in Holland.
His finishing still improved.
All right. I'm just saying, if you're good technically, I think it's more important you improve on things like in-game intelligence and learning tactics and consistency and all that stuff, rather than did you get better technically because he was already a good technical player.
I never said he wasn't good technically, but
I never said you didn't. I'm just saying I don't think it matters. He hasn't got technically better.
Just quickly though, Carl, you see how you said about what is he improved? Can I ask why you specifically say Gakpo and you haven't asked that about any other player though?
No, we're not. I have asked about other players in the past, but whenever I speak about Gakpo, I've got an agenda.
No. I'm talking about in today. I want to know why you're saying about today's game though.
Because we just sat here when we gave him his rating and said it's just the same. Use the example of fish and chips. Drift used the example of all he does is cutting even when he just has the line to go down. So I'm asking, Why has that not changed? Has there not been a technical improvement? Is it coaching? Is it him? Remember, I mentioned Klopp and Slot. I'm not just saying this is
All right,
Gakpo.
but no, I understand that. The reason why I ask is because even though he was kind of doing really and truly the same thing last year, it was just that it was working. See, here's the thing: when you're scoring goals and you're cutting in and banging in goals, no one cares. The moment you're cutting in and you're not scoring goals, that's when it becomes an issue. So even this is what I'm saying with Cody Gakpo.
But I explained my concerns about Gakpo last season when he was scoring.
Cody Gakpo is a good player, bro. If people might not think he's first choice, he should be first choice Liverpool winger, fair enough. But he is good enough to play in Liverpool's squad. Whether he should be first choice or not is another debate. But last year, if it shows you anything that he is actually good enough, you have to understand there's many players that aren't playing well. There's many players that aren't doing the jobs that they're supposed to be doing. Like, I hate to break the news. Mac Allister is absolutely shocking, stinky. And I was the one that was like, he's the coach. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So, like, this season, I feel like 7 games in or 8 games in, it's kind of the wrong time to start looking at people's history, I suppose, but it's more hoping that are they in bad form. I feel like if this carries on, no. What I'm saying is, if this carries on for say we're halfway through a season, a man just still in this kind of funk, that's when I'll be like, I think the issue might be a bit. It's a deeper issue. But Tuesday, 7-8 games, tactics are crap, players aren't playing well. It's hard, isn't it? Like all of us, it is hard to kind of judge like what is actually wrong with the player. Is the player? Does he not understand the tactics? Is he being found out? Like, there's many of things I think like that we could say. That's why I feel like if we're gonna have this conversation, we gotta have this about a lot of players. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm good to have this conversation about a lot of players.
So
I just think some players are way more protected than others, and I don't understand
bro, you think I don't know this?
I just don't understand it.
Listen,
what are we rating Frimpong today? A right back playing at right wing.
And the number 10 was playing at right back. 2 right backs. One of them's playing right wing. The number 10 is playing right back. No, bro. Do you know what's so mad, yeah? Some of the things that Frimpong did, he created by himself, but obviously the end product was not the greatest. That's the problem. So he's got that little half a yard that he can get on you, and he puts that cross in, but the cross was... I need him to remember that, or I need him to think that he's still in Leverkusen, because I feel like them crosses are just connecting with Patrick Schick and Boniface. But for whatever reason, the defender's blocking it, or it doesn't really get past the first.
He did set up a chance that Ekitike did the spinning back heel. That was a good cross.
That's true. Yeah, that's
well there.
I'd say 4 or 5 at best. He was all right. I'd say 5. Frimpong, to be fair, Frimpong was a bit of a shining light in the first half. So I'll say 5.
He took on his man every single time.
Yeah, he was aggressive. He was aggressive. But do you remember what you said though, Cal? What did you say about Frimpong?
Well, that he's not a right winger.
No, not even that. What did you say, bro?
Yeah, one move.
One move.
Yeah, but he's not a right winger. He's a fullback.
I know this, but I'm saying we kind of knew what was going to happen. He does the little hezzy.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'll give him a 5. I think
I'll say 5 though.
He did a really good knockdown for that Wirtz chance from the Cody cross as well. He headed the ball down. I'll give him a 5.
I just want to ask everyone in the chat, is everyone good with Frimpong playing right wing when Salah goes AFCON? You guys good with that? You guys want to see that happen?
Oh,
the more he plays there, maybe he'll start to get a bit better at it. Who knows?
Sweet. Ekitike.
Do you know what? He was busy and he should have scored because he tried to do the ball.
He should have scored. I don't know why he tried to go around the goal.
He tried to do the ball. He could even laid it off for Frimpong, you know.
Do you know the killer is if he scores, we don't concede a penalty.
I know, because it was. Did they say it was 20 seconds after that we concede the penalty?
Probably less than that.
The thing is, it sounds mad. This is kind of crazy. What I'm about to say. I know he didn't score, but he still played well. You know, if it wasn't for him, we don't even he played. I'm saying 6. I'm saying 6.
I'd probably go 7 for Ekitike if I'm going to be honest.
I'm saying 6 still.
Yeah, let's just go 6.5 down the middle then.
Fair play.
We move on to the substitutes now. Conor Bradley.
Why are you laughing?
No, nothing. I'm just thinking of something. You man start the Conor Bradley thing.
4.
Yeah, I'll probably go 4 for him as well.
I think he was a 3.
I ain't even mad at that, Matt. Isak. Isak's got 4 letters in his name, and that's how many times he touched the ball today.
Do you know what worried me about Isak? Did you not see when he done this after the game?
Yeah, fed up. He's got standards, innit?
Man said,
He ain't come.
if he's
What did he say in his interview? What has he come to win? Everything. He ain't come
Everything.
here. He's got standards. I like
Man's-
seeing that.
man,
No,
seen
but
Germany
he's not playing well himself, so it's not like he can like do it in the kind of way
Drift.
of like
We are not Drift. I'm gonna be honest.
He had 4
I
touches
know-
in 30 minutes.
We aren't giving him anything to. You know, every time he's tried to score or he scored the 1 goal, but majority of the time he's creating stuff by himself. He's now going left wing. And be like, you man are so shit. You can't even give me the ball in the center. I'm gonna go left wing. I'm not joking.
I'm not crashing it on him or anything like that. Like, I'm not blaming him for anything or doing any of that. But I would like to point out he is still playing in the exact same team Ekitike is playing in. And Ekitike is playing well. So I'm not putting anything on Isak. I'm not crashing on him. I'm not trying to rinse him or anything like that. You lot know, like, I love Isak. But he is playing in the same team Ekitike is playing in.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. When we play Ekitike and the chances that we are creating for Ekitike are very different for the chances or non-chances that
But that's got something to do with his movement. Maybe that's got something to do with how he's playing.
No,
You
shall I
can't
tell you
just
why that's
blame
not?
everyone else.
And you know, Drift, that is blasphemy. Do you know why that's blasphemy? Because you literally kept on saying, I'm sick and tired of Ekitike. He's not a striker. He's not a real striker. Keep drifting to the left. That's what you said, Drift.
Dropping deep, not moving to.
You said down to the left as well, Drift. You said he's not a striker.
No, I said, well, he keeps dropping deep to get.
All right, fair enough. Isak is picking up the right positions on the football pitch, bro. We're just not finding him, bro. It is that simple. Honestly, he's doing well. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it's so weird. You know when sometimes like you'd have a short guy up front, and everyone wants to cross the ball. Yeah, everyone wants to cross the ball. And but then you bring on the tool man, and everyone's thinking, right, if we play that same way, we're getting results. Then you bring on the tool man, and you just stop crossing the ball. That's what happens with Isak. I promise you. So,
it's amazing how much people don't listen. Isn't it?
Sorry to interrupt, guys. Obviously, I know, Matt, you'll probably go into this in more detail tomorrow. But breaking news. Liverpool are confident of agreeing a new contract with Ibrahima Konate, who was offered a renewal bid 2 weeks ago, and that's from L'Equipe.
I'm not going to believe anything until it actually happens.
Oh, is it? Oh.
You say that, Drift, and I'm not even calling you out, but if I read a tweet today and I said Konate has rejected a new deal from Liverpool Football Club and it looks ever more likely he's going to Real Madrid, there'd be a crash out right now.
No, because, bro, I've actually been one of the main people who said, I think he will stay. So I've never crashed on him for his contract talks. If you can find a clip of me saying, I think Ibu's leaving.
So you never said once you don't think he was going to Madrid?
No, I don't think Drift has. I'm saying if a report came out today saying that Ibu's rejected another Liverpool contract and wants to go to Real Madrid, I don't know if you would have reacted like that.
Bro, it would depend what the source was, especially if it was like Ornstein or someone. I'd be like, oh shit, this is real. But if it's just one of these little, the L'Equipe and what's the Madrid one?
No,
And like
L'Equipe's actually very reliable.
The keeper are very good because
no,
they're
I'm
very.
not even saying they're crap. I'm just saying the only way I would really be like, oh shit, is if it was someone like an Ornstein who I know never puts anything out until he's got like real concrete.
I understand
evidence.
that the keeper are
You get what I'm
very.
saying? Like,
Yeah, the keeper are sound though. They're sound.
yeah,
For
no, yeah,
French,
I'm not saying they're crap. But
They
I
know if
have
they know.
always kept more faith Ibi will stay than will go. Always. Do you know what I mean? I've always kept more faith that he will go.
That's your main topic for the morning show, Matt. Good luck with that. Isak, what are we rating him?
And if L'Equipe are as thing, because obviously I know who L'Equipe are, so if everyone's in an agreement that they are like really reputable, this is good news, right? This is good news.
Some
right?
people are going to be disappointed because I've already seen the crash out from before from bare people. F off to France. I'm sorry, to Spain.
And you know what,
I
Matt?
can't wait.
Matt, you can even back me up on this one, Matt.
I cannot wait.
I kind of felt like Ibu's form might have something to do with the contract. Do you get what I'm saying? Like Ibu is very much like a kind of, I've said this before, he's a very happy-go-lucky type of guy who I don't think if he was having like a bad time personally would be able to play well. He seems like someone who's quite like happy and joyful naturally. So like if he has something bad going on in his life, I don't think he'd be able to perform well. And again, that's just an assumption. I don't know that as a fact. So I think the contract thing might be playing a part in why maybe he's having these very indifferent performances. So I want nothing more than for this to just get ironed out, get it done. We know what's happening, and then he can get back to his football. So I'm over the moon if this is the case. I'm over the moon. It is crazy that there's a lot of people thinking he should just go. He's just in bad form. He ain't a bad player. He's in bad form. So let's get this.
Some
of
the comments I'm seeing are crazy.
Yeah, we'll speak.
But you know
Matt,
what?
No, we'll speak
But
about
Matt,
more,
they will be the same people that if he starts playing well, that will praise him again, and then it's like the flip flopping thing, isn't it? Just
remember, I said this from long. Anyway, I'm not gonna say too much because whenever I speak about Konate,
what's our final rating for Isak?
Do you know what? Like I said, I think he tried, didn't it? But the service was just a bit. You know what?
Whether or not it's his fault, I'm gonna give him a 3 or a 4 because I don't think he did anything to deserve higher than.
Yeah, I'm going 4 because the one chance he had where he went through was a really timid effort, like really timid.
But
Yeah,
you know,
he didn't connect with it, right?
That's the only chance he had in the whole game.
No, I know, but but he didn't do anything.
How many touches did you say he had? Sorry, how many touches?
4.
Nah, bruv. Is that real?
Yes.
How can a player have 4 touches in the whole game? Even if he's on the how long was he on the field for?
35 minutes, I think.
Nah, and we're saying that's his fault. 4 touches.
No, I'm not saying this is fault.
So hold on, that would have meant when he got the ball and then controlled, that would have been that one move then.
Matt.
Right.
I can't give him a 5, Matt.
No,
I can't give him a 5.
Can I ask you lot something?
Sergio, man gave me toast and beans and said, go make some curry go. Man gave me toast and beans and said, I need you to do something with that. Go make some curry go.
Whip something up for me.
Yeah, do something.
But I'm sure there's someone out there that will tell you can make toast taste like. Go get some jerk seasoning. Go get some jerk seasoning. Bro, I've seen fake sausages, everything, bro. Like someone will try and find a way to tell you how to do it.
I'm gonna give you beans on toast and say I can make it taste bad. Do you know what they'll do? Let me ask some cheese on it. Sprinkle some cheese on it. Let me ask you a genuine question. What are we doing?
Genuine question. Does he not look really stiff right now? He don't look like that agile, fluent Isak that I'm used to seeing. He looks when he
first ran for the ball, and there was like a little breakaway, and he was sprinting, and I thought that's the kind of pace that like I expected from him.
But I think he looks like he's a yard slower than he was last season.
No. See, So
I just don't think he's sharp yet.
Yeah, maybe not sharp, but I promise you, when he steps onto the pitch, it's almost like we don't make it a thing to try and find him. You see his movement. Remember when I said there was a bit where I was like, "Oh, Isak is in between the four centre backs or whatever." Yeah, pause. Yeah, bro, he's picking up like good positions on the pitch, but no one wants to find him. Nobody. We're not playing like football. Like he's supposed to be the focal point, so to speak, but we're not finding him. That must be hella frustrating, like as any striker. And that's when I kept on saying to you, Jim, this is why Ekatike was pulling out to the wing so many times, because we don't find the striker enough.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When you're an intelligent, world-class baller like he is, you're gonna have to start maybe like changing your movement, doing little things to try and get a bit more involved in the game. You can't just stand there and if the ball doesn't come to you, you don't touch the ball. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, he's going to get but if you watch him, he's making intelligent runs. He's doing the fake run and whatever. We're not finding him. And he's done it a few times. He goes to drop back to get the ball. We'll give the ball to someone else. And then he moves back into the central areas. Then after a while, he's like, I've had enough of this shit, man. You lot are like, what's going on? He'll go to the left. I'm telling you, bro, there's a
I'll need to go. Do you know what? I'm deliberately going to go and watch back the last half an hour of this game.
Bro,
and I'm actually just going to play or watch Isak. And I'm going to see if what you're saying is true.
Yeah.
If he's making runs, then I
promise you.
I think the rest of the team should be embarrassed if nobody's finding him.
Agreed.
But yeah, I'm gonna watch back that last half an hour then just to see, because I'm a little worried about him in terms of like physically his fitness. Like I know obviously he didn't have the preseason and that, but he looks like he's lost a yard of pace to me. He looks weaker. He looks stiff. Pause. Like he just. I don't know, man. That ain't the Isak I'm used to, man. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't. He looks like a shadow of the person who I know. I need him to get up to speed, man. I need him to get up to speed.
Before we continue, guys, we've got over 1,900 people in the live chat watching on YouTube, but we're on 480 likes. Guys, can we please get up to 1,000 before the show ends? I think that's...
I think we might have bust a record as well. We're on 3,000, just under 3,200.
That's a
live. I think that might be a live record.
That's all platforms, though. All platforms. So we're
it is all platforms. I still think that might be.
You might be
record,
right though.
bro.
In terms of all platforms, you might be
big
right.
Up, man. Big up to
everyone. Guys, I'm
man.
gonna be real. I'm gonna be. Raw. When's Carl said that? We just lost like 20 people.
Where?
Bro, look at the YouTube. It's just gone down to 1776. It was at 1803.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not gonna like. Actually, you know they're the haters, isn't it? They're the haters.
Yeah, there are. I hear it.
Fair
enough. Salah.
Salah was, you know what? He weren't terrible. You know?
It was a 1. He was terrible, bro.
I asked you,
I
asked you lot during the game, and I think one of you answered me by saying he's trying to wait for an opportunity in the box because obviously he can finish. I was very disappointed that in the last 10 minutes of that game, Mo wasn't trying to stretch the play a bit and be a bit far wide and be creative. He was just standing in the box waiting for the ball. That ain't Mo's game. I don't even know why he was doing that. I don't get why he was doing that. So
I go 1 for Salah.
I can't argue with that,
bro. Maybe I wasn't different. I didn't think Mo was as bad as like what you lot were. I wouldn't say. What did you say? 1.
Yeah. In fact, you know what?
I would have said like.
Do you know what? Maybe 1 is a bit harsh. I'll go 3.
I would have said like 3. Yeah.
In fact, no. You know? 2. 2's the max I'm going, Matt. Sorry. 2's the max I'm going.
No, it's a 3. You know it.
Nah, 2's the max I'm going, man.
So do we have to have a conversation about Mo, or is it just it'll be fine? Like,
bro,
do we
so
actually
crazy?
have to have a conversation about Mo?
Mo was trying, and you know, so mad. The tactics kind of changed. Well, the non-tactics changed. The reason why I went centrally, guys, is because we was told to give the ball to Szoboszlai, and Szoboszlai was whipping the ball like he was Trent. I don't think like you guys need to go back and watch the game.
No, I agree. The tactics weren't great.
So how is that his fault, though?
Because whenever he did,
but you don't know for a fact that he was told to do that. He might have just been doing it because he wanted to score.
But
you don't know he was told.
No,
to
maybe,
do
but
that.
it kind of looked like the kind of maybe I don't know. Szoboszlai, we kept on kind of did it with Szoboszlai at that point, and then like I don't know, bro. I don't even know anymore, you know.
I'll go 2.
Tactics as this time.
Yeah, I'm going 2.
I'm saying 3.
McAllister.
3.
Big up McAllister, man.
He made a terrible pass that gave the ball away, but then he made 1 or 2 decent line breaking passes. Just 3. I'm just going 3 for him.
Was McAllister better than Salah?
No.
This is what I was gonna say.
But he was slightly more involved in it.
What?
McAllister gets a 2 from me.
McAllister's a 2. He was worse than
There's
Mo.
such a more difference between 2 and 3.
I know, but I just want to make. I just want to make it fair, blood.
I hate to say it, I think McAllister's become one of the most protected players in our fan base. And look, and I get it, he was brilliant last season. He's been brilliant since he's been there. But
everybody's giving him low scores, bro.
No, but the inquest that happens with Wirtz and all that, all I've been seeing in the chat is, but McAllister's not fit. So when is he going to be fit?
Because that's true.
Is it? Is it actually true?
What?
Yeah, obviously he's in poor form as well, but he's not been.
No, all jokes aside, I'm asking: is he actually?
So what? Do you think he's?
No, I'm genuinely asking: is he actually injured? Is he still injured?
No, not injured, just not up to speed. Poor form and not being up to speed is a bad combination, isn't it?
Listen.
So what do you think it is then, Kai? If you don't think he's not up to speed, what do you actually think it is?
I don't think the tactics he's playing in suit him.
No. Drift will back me up on this. I've been saying tactics for time, but Gravenberch can still ball. Curtis Jones can still ball. There's no excuses for McAllister, bro. I don't give a damn. No, bro.
They're different players, man.
Bro, McAllister's been stinking. I know tactics haven't helped him, and I agree with you. Bro, if you know me, I'm the biggest advocate. Drift will tell you. I can't stand these non-tactics, but McAllister's just been plain crap, bro.
I'm not disputing that, Matt.
He's been to be honest, he's probably been our worst player. He's been our worst player since the season started.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
He's been worse than Wirtz.
No, I agree, Matt. I agree with all of that. But the tactics we're playing right now are not getting the best out of McAllister.
He's not getting the best out of anybody. No, really.
But when you're using it to compare him to Jones and Gravenberch, they're completely different profile of players.
Cal, when Ryan Gravenberch plays alongside Curtis Jones, I know we still get carved open, but I have a bit more confidence. When we play Soboslai, I have more confidence that we can do something. Since McAllister has played in this team this season, he is non-existent. That has nothing to do with tactics, bro. That's a him issue. That's got nothing. I'm talking passing, your positioning, decision-making, losing tackles, not being as persistent as I remember you, being a phenomenal passer. That has nothing to do with tactics, bro. Gravenberch can still do his thing and no one says nothing. So can Curtis to a degree. And so is Soboslai. You said Soboslai and Drift has been our second best midfielder, maybe or first alongside Grav. We can't bail out Matt with the tactics, Cal. We can't, bro.
I'm not bailing him out. I've literally agreed with you and said he's been our worst player this season. But two things can be right at the same time. Even though he's been our worst player, the tactics still aren't there to get the best out of McAllister right now. What's his role? What's his role in the team right now? When he plays, what's his role in the team?
No, bro, you're doing that thing that I had to do. I don't know, fam.
Oh, right.
So no. But hear what I'm saying. The tactics can still be poor and be non-existent, yeah. But when we're talking about like if I told you your decision making, your first touch, you're losing duels, your coverage of the pitch ain't great. Like these are just your issues. Like these are you, fam. What I'm saying is is the tactics aren't really helping anybody because our tactics, as we've all said, are not. They're almost non-existent, or we don't really know what it is. Yeah?
I think the tactics are hindering some players more than others. For
example, that's fair to say,
and that's my point. Isak's hindered more than Ekatike is because of style of play. Ekitike is someone who likes to drop a lot deeper to get involved more in the play. So these tactics suit Ekitike more than Isak, even though Isak's the better striker.
But Ekitike is
I
also
was
fully
told
fit.
Ekitike can do all that. I was told Isak can do all that. In fact, I know Isak can do all that. I've watched
we know
him
he
do
can.
it.
We know he can, but that's not where you get the best out of Isak, though, is it?
Yeah, but he could be doing better.
No, but
No,
Cal, even the tactics are really
I
Cal.
never
Just
said he
quickly.
can't. You're hearing it as Mac
No, I
Allister's
never
playing
said
rubbish.
you didn't. I'm just saying he can do better. Like, it can't just always be tactics are an excuse for why he's not playing well. If he's just not playing well.
You've literally heard what I've said and taken it out of context. I never said Mac Allister's playing well, but the tactics can also make someone look even worse. That's my point.
But he hasn't. Do you know what's so mad though? Everybody. Oh, what has Mac had a good 45 minutes this season?
No.
And that's why it's not tactics. Florian Wirtz has been not great. He had a good game against a second half against Arsenal and the first half against Atletico. Cody Gakpo, can't remember the game, but he's had a decent
Former first game of the season. Cody.
All right, cool. Even Ibu, who's been playing like I don't know. It's like I need to phone him and speak to him. Yeah. Even Ibu has had games where we've all gone Arsenal game, the Burnley game. They've at least everybody in that whole team has had a 45 minutes. We can go. At least it's 45. We can't even say that with Mac Allister. He's one of our best players, bro. Supposedly, do you get what I'm saying? That's a concern, Cal. Even though it's tactics, we get it, but that's a concern.
I never said it's not a concern.
That's a big concern, though, right?
Yeah, but it's the biggest concern at the moment.
So even though like you're saying, tactics are not helping him, like I've said for every player, but bro, he's been our worst. And I hate to even say it because, but McCall's one of my favorite players, fam. He's been our worst player so far. I know there's only been like 8 or 9 games, but he's been our worst player, bro. And I think everyone would agree with that, which is kind of hard, which is not harsh, but it's true. Sorry, I mean, it's horrible to admit, bro, but it's the truth.
Mama, that's really
Mac. If you're seeing this, you're still my boy, bro, by the way. You know
are we saying 5 for Mama? That's really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I don't even think he had a save to make, did he?
And then Slot finally.
3 for Slot.
Do you know what's so mad, though? He actually dropped Salah, which we asked him to do, and he does it. The only problem is, he then proceeded to play the number 10 at right back again, because it was the easy way out, and played one of the 2 right backs at right wing. I don't quite understand.
It's a 0 for Slot today for me.
I can tell you why he did that. You just won't like it.
Go on. Is it because Soberslide played 2 great games? Or he's had great games then?
It's a combination of every time Soberslide played right back, he's been very good. And he wanted to utilize Frimpong's pace because Frimpong did do a lot of byline and trying to cross it in. So it was clearly a tactic. Get the ball to Frimpong. Frimpong can take on the fullback, cross the ball in. Frimpong tried in the first half, especially. He tried numerous times. Whether he did it or not, he won some corners or whatever. But that was the tactic. Get the ball to Frimpong for him to be able to take the fullback on with pace. And Soberslide's been good at right back whenever he's played there. That's why he did it.
Genuine question: would you use that tactic yourself?
So we're doing
and I'll be honest with you, he probably was also thinking in a competitive game, let's see what it's like when Frimpong's playing there to see if he is the option when Salah goes to AFCON. Because at some point he's also got to try and see if it works.
Away to Galatasaray, but you couldn't use that against Southampton.
Hold on, wait, drift. Did you think Frimpong? In fact, I'll ask. We knew Salah was going to AFCON. Would you have liked to have seen Frimpong play while Salah was at AFCON? Would he have been one of your choices to play there?
Out of the players we have, yeah, he is one of them.
No, that's not the question. Would he have been one of your choices?
He's one of our choices. Soberslide or Frimpong. That's who I would play.
No, because you could have purchased someone who could play there. What would you have done?
But that's different, though, Cal.
It's not different. It's not different.
We haven't bought
or play a diamond. I'll change the formation.
Yeah, maybe you could do that.
Drift, genuine question. If you was manager of Liverpool, would you have employed them same tactics there? Be honest. You wouldn't. Yeah, I know you wouldn't have. I know you wouldn't.
No, I would have actually did it the other way around, and I would have put Soberslide right wing and Frimpong at right back.
Do you know what, Drift? And I applaud you for that. Even that's better.
That's what I would have done.
Even though I don't agree with it, but that's still better. Manager played the right back.
And
Or
obviously, if Chiesa wasn't injured, then I would have played Chiesa right wing. But for today's game, with Chiesa injured, I would have went Szoboszlai right wing and Frimpong at right back.
So imagine the more attacking player is. I'm gonna break it down for you, like, just quickly, because we remember we ain't got our coaching managers.
Or actually, no. Do you know what I would have done? I would have actually had Szoboszlai in the 10, and I'd have had Bradley and Frimpong playing today.
Do you know, if you actually played Bradley at right back and Frimpong in right wing, I could have actually lived with that.
I could have lived with it because at least you've got.
And I would have benched Wirtz. That's what I would have done.
Yeah, bro. All right, then we're on to something there. All right, then. Yeah, you're right. Slot gets a 0. In fact, put him in the basement. I couldn't even care less, bro.
We have Frimpong, who we bought in the summer to play right back. Bradley, who I've been told by many Liverpool fans is the truth, and the next guy. And Gomez. 3 players who can play right back, and we choose to play a centre midfielder who's in great form at right back. It is criminal.
But he has played very well when he's been at right back.
You have to say that.
He has, Drift, but those were. Do you know why he played there though? Because we had no right back. It was an emergency.
No, yeah, but sometimes you can stumble upon something, right? Maybe he likes what he sees.
Drift, remember I asked you during the show. Remember, I can't remember if you remember this. If Cody Gakpo played CDM twice and had 2 blinders because we had a mad injury crisis, you still know you're not going to play him there, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. I know
at least you know you can utilize.
No, you might have stumbled across something, but you still know you don't want to do that ever again, bro. Come on, bro.
Don't let me cut your mic and camera. We did this yesterday, bro. Don't let me do it today, bro.
You just don't want to hear facts. It's fine.
So you play Cody Gakpo CDM twice.
No, it's a fact that if somebody proves themselves to be able to play that position, you might utilize them now. You're like, I didn't realize he could do it this well. Okay, at least it's an option I have.
All right,
now.
check this. Check this
all the time.
Here comes the checkmate drift.
Happens all the time.
Here comes the checkmate drift. If Arteta went into this season and you'd Mikel Merino as his starting number 9, you'd laugh, wouldn't you?
Only because you've got Gyökeres. Without
he doesn't buy he doesn't buy Gyökeres. He says Marino's my number 9. You'd laugh at him, innit?
No, that's different because then that means that you are actually deliberately doing it. But I think Marino played really well up front. And if he uses him up front, I get it. I get why he puts him up front now.
He did. And where's he playing for Arsenal now? In midfield. And why? Because they went and bought a striker despite him playing well there.
No, because against Newcastle, he came on and he started going up front.
He helped go up front, bro.
Because he's good at it. Drift, just what Kyle's basically trying to say to you is,
you're skirting around the subject. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know it, bro. Drift. I know.
So you are saying that no players ever end up proving that they can actually do a job and then being utilized in that role when you didn't think they were capable.
No, I specifically used the example of Arteta and Marino because you would have laughed at Arteta.
No, I wouldn't have because I actually think Moreno was more of a threat than Havertz. I would rather they played Havertz than Moreno. Moreno seems to actually always get goals when he plays up front for them. So
we have 2 right backs that are actually available, and he chose.
Guys, I'm not saying he should have played Szoboszlai there indefinitely. I'm just saying to you, look, I get why
you understand why
he's been good when he's played.
You understand why he did it, but you do realize at the same time that it was definitely a wrong move, though.
If it's a wrong move, it's a wrong move. I'm just saying nobody can actually ignore the fact that Szoboszlai had 2 or 3 very good games at right back. But it ain't the worst thing in the world that he played.
No one's denying that. It's like my thing with if Cody Gakpo plays CDM 3 times or amount of times Szoboszlai played right back and he played well there, we still don't want to see him there though. Even though he had blinders there. Do you get what I'm saying? But this is Arnie's slot, you know. Bro,
and do you want to know the real reason why he's playing him there? Because I believe we misprofiled our fullbacks. I'm not going to get into that argument with you again, but I believe we misprofiled our fullbacks. I think we bought wrong, but that's another conversation for another day. I genuinely believe it. At the end of the season, we're going to realize Kerkers and Frimpong were a wrong purchase.
Drift, bro. We spoke about this yesterday, and you said you would let the cat out of the
I
bag.
know, but I've had enough, Kel. I've had enough.
We literally spoke about this yesterday and said, you asked me, Cal, should I bring this up now? And I was like, nah, it might be a little bit too early, bro.
No, but I've had enough, Cal. We've lost
Oh, this is
again.
the first
I'm
time you heard
annoyed.
it. You said it
24
on the
hours
watch along.
later, bro.
You said it watch along. You must have went somewhere. You said it watch along as well. You said we missed profile.
24
No, Cal, I
hours.
get it. I get it. But I'm annoyed now. I'll take all the heat. You remember, you didn't even have to get involved there. I was going to take the heat, bro. It was like,
Yeah,
I've
but
had
I'm
enough.
just gonna watch
I've
this
had
happen,
enough,
You said
bro.
the
bro.
first time I've heard it. It's the
Yesterday,
second
bro.
time I've heard it.
And I was like, Drift, nah, it's a bit early, bro. Don't do that.
Second time I've heard it.
Oh, man.
I've had enough. 2 defeats in a
Misprofiled.
row and all this shit. I've had enough. I'm telling you, we misprofiled. And at the end of the season, we're going to realize we bought the wrong fullbacks.
Some good news, according to James Pearce. Shout out to Emil Heskey. Ekatike is confident he only had cramp in his hamstring rather than anything more serious. That is fantastic news because we're definitely going to need it.
And I do pray that is the fact. Just one other thing as well, guys. When asked about Alisson, the first thing Slot made sure he said was he would definitely not be available for the Chelsea game.
Yeah.
Safe.
Right. We have a bunch of super chats to get through, guys.
Oh
So
my
bear
God.
with us.
This might be the highest number. Do you know
This
what?
might be the
I think
highest
we
number
should
super
do
chats
20. Let's do 20 each because that is a
I'll
lot.
start.
for
I'll
one
go.
man
All right,
to have
cool.
to
You man do it.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, there's too many, fam. Big up the super chats, though. I'm not gonna lie, plenty of them. Big up. Listen,
Shameless as hell.
I'm not gonna lie, because chat, I'm gonna be real. You guys are the legends.
You really
I'm
are.
gonna be real. Big up Darth Callan coming like FIFA, bare red lines, little chemistry. I understand that premise.
Oh, is that what it means on FIFA when there's the little
Yeah, so
red
basically
dot
in FIFA you gotta get chemistry. So like it'll be like players' nationality, players who they play for, like to make sure you get
that little
chemistry.
red, those little circles about like red and green and orange.
It's changed now the way how it is, but yeah, it had lines. Yeah,
I told the
Yeah.
kids that was them not being potentially match fit.
no, but this is in Ultimate Team, not in
Oh, okay.
normal. So you
Oh,
might have, yeah.
At least they're young enough to forget what you said.
Well, I
big up
thought that's
Shan.
what it meant. I had no idea.
No, but that's the Ultimate Team. But I don't think they're not playing Ultimate Team. They're just playing like normal, normal mode, isn't it? So I think you're probably right if it's that. We got Shan. We're in the top 4 race at the moment. I disagree with that. I think that's a bit going too far, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't think that's the case. Big up Red Guy 8. We're in the mud. Time to take a break. There's no breaks for us. We got Chelsea on Saturday. Big up Liam. Can I ask what does Wirtz do that Elliot can't? 116 mil. You know what, fam? I'm gonna be so honest. I can't answer that question. It's kind of peak. I'll be honest with you. I'm just being honest. Big up Eagle, really shocked. Player performances was better than Big Up, fam. All right, yeah. Why you gotta throw shade, fam? Why? Big Up Warren White. What the heck did I just watch? I feel we're not winning anything this season. Slot needs to sort this out ASAP. He does. He's got a lot to sort out. Big up. M. Our defense is getting smoked by Mbappe, Vinny. Oh my. No, not really, because Real Madrid can be funky as well. So I'm not really too concerned about that.
If we play like this against Real Madrid, we're gonna get fists up, bro.
Yeah, we just gotta hope that we can get some tactics. Big up Shane. Ibu's even 8 out of 10 or the worst on the pitch.
There's no grey area of him at the moment. It's true.
No, yeah, this season 100%. I would have maybe disagreed with you last season, but this season you're 100% right, my boy. Big up Benjamin. It's like watching England play.
England score goals at the moment. And
I know what you mean. Is that they're disjointed though, innit? I hear it though. Big up Jonathan. The names Wirtz, Florian Wirtz, hashtag 007. I hold that. Clearly he's a rival. Big up to me though. Premier League season. First 13 games, 2.0 goals per match, 0.62 goals against. Second 13 games, 2.76 goals
per game.
And then 1.23 against. And last 12, 2.0 per game and 1.2 against. What changed? What changed?
No, but Jammer, do you know why that's a very difficult way
I
to
think-
look at things? Because the period of the season, you're at the opposition you're playing during that time. Like, there's so many factors that isn't just
Team
about whether it's our
adapts as well. They got
tactics
more.
or what we're doing.
They got
or,
more tape footage
Yeah,
of how you
you know what I'm
play.
saying?
There's a
Like,
lot of things that can factor that in.
end of the season, you got people fighting for more relegation team. Like, there's so many nuances that make it very difficult to actually break that down and be like, oh, this is this and that's that. But
I do think that has to be looked at, though.
No, Jamok is right, but I do think it's not as simple as saying just reading that stats and going, well, why did that happen? I think there's a lot of things as to maybe we could point out to Jamok's point, if that makes sense. So big up Cyberzone. How long does Slot get with his pathetic football? I mean, I don't listen. You can be annoyed with something.
Genuinely, people who actually want Slot gone.
I don't think Cyberzone's asking that. I don't think he's saying he wants Slot gone. But I do.
I'm not even talking about Cyberzone. I've seen Slot out in the chat a lot in the last couple of weeks.
I feel like they're messing about though. I feel like
I mean, it could be rivals. Don't get Cal. It's a lot. If you go back.
People are saying Slot tactics have been crap. They've been calling him bald fraud and stuff like that. I've not seen a lot of Slot out.
I've seen, and again, it could be rivals. I've seen Slot out at least 15 to 20 times in the chat today, just today, and it's been happening for the last couple of streams.
But that's not a lot comparative to what
20 people saying Slot out ain't a lot, bro.
Bro,
that's a lot, bro.
We have 3,000 people watching.
No, I'm not talking about comparative to the amount of people. I'm just saying, even if there's 20 people in the chat that are saying Slot out, Matt, am I going mad that that's a lot of people saying Slot out? 20.
More than what I would have gathered. Yeah,
I don't think anybody should be saying Slot out.
Yeah, for real.
Man want us to league. So unless it's a rival trolling.
You know what it is, man, the Slot out would, if you never watched Liverpool and you just saw that comment, man would make you think that Liverpool have lost all their games. Or lost 4
It has to be trolls. It has to be trolls for real. It can't be real. It can't. It has to be trolls.
We got AM. Sorry, guys, because we got a lot of supers. It's personal between me and Konate now. That absolute bomb. Raw. Got Allison injured as well. I want to punt him. Okay. That's a bit mad still. I can't lie. But I'll let Ibn know though. I'll speak to him and let him know still. Big up M. Our build up is just VVD, tactically disjointed. Big up M. Big up
Can
promo.
I just do a social experiment quickly, Matt? Sir, everyone in the chat who actually wants Slot out, all do it for me now so I can just see what it is. Just everyone who actually wants
him. Just going to do it just for the sake of it. Bro.
Yeah, it's not a fair. It's not going to be. Basically, it's not going to be a fair reflection because of I don't think.
I mean, unless you're,
I could be wrong, but
I'll be able to tell some of the trolls who aren't actually Liverpool fans. But anyway, go on. I just want to see.
I'm just gonna say from promo assets, promo, you're going a promo. I'm not gonna Liverpool need to win again because you gotta stop talking like this, fam. I'll be real. I'm not gonna read that. That's just crazy. Has to slug out. Sergeant Yarrison, Florian Wirtz, from the way he shoots, you can tell.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Whoa.
That's wild.
Why have we got?
That's actually wild.
I'm just gonna say he's not playing well. Big up, Sergeant.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's mad still. And your name's kind of new. I feel like he's trolling as well because I don't recognize that name one bit, bro. Big up Ben. Wirtz doesn't fit the team. Macca was horrible. Bradley is poor. However, I've seen worse, so I can see the light. Now, of course, because obviously we're never gonna forget people like Paul Konchesky and Jovanovic and Joe Cole and you know the ones there. We've seen worse. I hear it. And El Hajj, big up Musa. It's scared to think that we would where we would be with VVD on the ball and off the ball. How can we be so reliant on 3 pillars and one has been stinky in Salah? Facts. For the managers to sort out, though, innit? That's the manager. You know what I'm saying? Big up Ty. Wirtz needs to be taken out of the team as Klopp did Fabinho. Tactics are horrible, though. Players not moving off the ball or showing for the ball. I agree. I agree with the whole thing. Yeah. Big up Musa. Guys, Isak had 4 touches, you know. This is what I'm saying. So when Carl said 4 touches, I thought he made like he said he meant 14. That's what I said. How many touches did he have? 4. That's insane, bro. I can't lie. Big up Aquia. Big up right now. I don't know what the team is doing. I'm not sure the players themselves know what they're doing. Tough time. Solutions ASAP, please. Listen, we have to believe in the manager that he can find a solution. He won us the league, and he always find a solution at half time or do you know what I mean, or in another game. I still trust in the manager. I just think the manager needs to be honest with himself and go, this ain't working. So I need the manager to be bold with his tactics and understand that he's made a mistake.
Really quick question, guys. Let's not dwell on it because obviously I know we want to get through supers. Let's say we took Wirtz out of the team right now. Who starts in this place in midfield?
It probably would be Soberslide, and Curtis Jones would play in the pivot with Gravenberch, most likely.
Or we test your theory that it's Mac playing crap because he can't play with Wirtz and you play Mac Allister.
Yeah, even that as well. And I'll be honest, if Mac Allister starts playing more without Wirtz, we got a problem. We got a problem.
If Wirtz is being dropped and Mac Allister's not being dropped, that stinks. Yes, it does.
I just processing what you said. He stinks.
Curtis Jones is
no, Carl, because you said only play one or the other,
player,
then maybe it would be, let's see if Mac Allister's improves with Wirtz.
But to Carl's point, Mac Allister has been the worst player.
No, Mac Allister's been terrible. But what I'm saying is, imagine if Cal's right and what he said about Wirtz and Mac Allister not being able to play together is true. How we would figure that out is if we drop Wirtz for 2 or 3 games, play Mac Allister and see if Mac Allister gets better. If he does, maybe Cal's right.
Or the flip side of that, you could actually play Wirtz in the 10 and play Sober and grabbing the pivot rather than Sober at right back as well. Either way, both players need to be dropped right now. Jones is the person who should be starting in midfield with Graven.
Yeah. Jones should definitely be playing.
You got Shane. Wirtz was way better than Ibu. What are we doing? I mean, statistically, I don't know. No, jokes aside. What did we give Wirtz in the end? Was it a 3?
3.
Yeah, Ibu was in the basement. So I mean,
Konate got a 1. Ibu got a 1. So yeah.
Okay. Big up Ben, lads. The worst thing is we might have lost Allison. It seems that way.
We have lost.
We have lost him, bro. We have lost.
Slot has confirmed it. We don't know for how long for, but he's definitely out for the Chelsea game. Big up Quia. Surely Wirtz isn't going to be Bruno, where he looks so bad for most games, but he can point to chances, creative stats.
I wish he was like Bruno at this point. Bruno bangs in goals. That's one thing we can't be shady about. Look at his goal tally. Bruno Fernandes' goal tally is actually crazy considering how bad
it is. Yeah, he does. He's GA for a player or
for a mid-table side. Remember, they're a mid-table
actually
team
insane.
Now.
But obviously, the other aspects of the game where you lose the ball and
he might be a rat, but he's an effective ass player. We have to call a spade like we do. We just have to. So
he's very, very effective. Beginner Bull on 2.0. Honestly, hand on heart, Wirtz should have been sub 60 minutes. He had a nightmare. He barely could keep the ball. 160 mil. He can't even pass. Disgraceful.
His passing has been well below standard.
And that's one of the things that man said that that's the thing, innit?
Well below standard.
Big up Cyberzone. Manager tactically out of his depth, way beyond him. There's no way all these players are this bad. Team is in a sticky moment with the next 2 games. Who's after Chelsea, guys?
International break.
International break. I would just like to ask Cyberzone though. Slot is out of his depth. Tactically last season, did you think that Slot was poor, or did you think Slot was good tactically last season? Obviously, I'm asking Cyberzone.
Cyberzone. Yeah, just respond to the normal thing. Yeah.
Just a normal question.
Yeah,
a normal chat. So
100. Big up Football Blast TV. Wirtz is physically too light. Kirkes is not being used properly enough. Ekatike is Liverpool's best signing so far. Big up, bless the 3 of you. Big up yourself, Football Blast TV, man. Appreciate that each and every time, my brother.
Legend.
100. Big up Leo 07. The negative trait on Wirtz is intent. Simple passes and shots are way too soft. Yes, he looks shy. He's in his head. Needs a big pep talk. Yeah, I think, do you know what it is? I think man needs to just say to him, even though things aren't working, be your arrogant self. Because if you watch Florian Wirtz at Leverkusen, he's actually kind of arrogant the way how he plays football. A bit like how Ekatike is playing right now. Ekatike is so arrogant. Man took off his shirt like he was Messi, fam. And it got booked and it cost us against that Palace. But I'm not saying do that, but be arrogant. Like, don't. What we're basically trying to say as a fan base, we know the player you can be. Just be you, fam. Don't be shy. if things don't work, they don't work. But don't be scared to try them. Like what you said, don't be scared, innit? You know what I want. Big up. Wow, this is crazy. I've actually done my innings, guys. Just let you guys know. 62 out of you're 62.
Jeff, do you want me to take over or do you want to take over?
I think Kyle should read this one, Jeff.
I'll do it. It's fine.
No, I think Kyle should read it.
No. That's bad.
Sorry, I got one more. Let me do one more. Kyle with no hair. This, I don't know why. This one, you know what it is? This picture here is like, you know, Keenan Rockmore. I don't know why, bro. I had hair 9 games ago. I don't know if I can do this. That's the last one. Sorry, it's the last one. Go on.
Because that Wirtz getting scapegoated hard. The new pick me now. Okay.
As in the new scapegoat, pretty much.
Yeah, should I say
Warra, I don't want to say this, but we miss Trent Alexander's passing. I think Matt actually alluded to that during the game, actually. Man, it's probably in the minority when I say this, but in my opinion, that first half was the best half we played this season. Frimpong looked good on the wing, by the way.
Still think
it wasn't the best 45, but I don't think the first 45
I would have
was
said
bad,
maybe
actually.
even Atletico.
Bournemouth, Everton, and Atletico Madrid have been our best first half so far this season.
Yeah.
But we weren't.
I do think the first half against Galatasaray was okay, though. I don't think it was.
It's not as bad as what. Yeah, I hear that.
Lee, Ibu is plain trash. Top 5 in the world. Kiss my teeth. Okay. 2.0. Wirtz will be our best player at the moment. Slot has to take blame. What the fuck is he doing playing this zombie football? Wirtz needs space to operate. Fullbacks have to overlap, and the forwards work the channels. I think he means over complicating it, but big up 2.0. Sheikh, is Mac?
That's crazy.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
That's diabolical, brother. That's
your alias, Drift. That's your alias, bro.
That's your alias.
I have got nothing to do with that. That is diabolical.
Your alias,
that is absolutely diabolical. Gakpo has his head down when dribbling. Look up. The sergeant is back. Yeah, you are asking what Gakpo improved on. But we are asking the question of Diaz. But were we asking the question of Diaz? Neither replace Sadio and the left wing. We need to overhaul our flanks. Rodrigo did sign and Gakpo sold to wherever. Shame. Gakpo moved from the Dutch league and became a top 2 or top 3 left winger in the league. Surely everything to do with his game has improved.
I could respond, but it'll just go on a tangent.
Fair play.
That's not even me trying to be rude to Shane. I disagree with that.
No, I hear it because sometimes it's not worth having an argument for like 20 minutes about it. But 2.0, why is our build-up play lacking quality, lads? I think a lot of players are just playing badly. But Omar, I'm done with Slot. Not winning no Champions League or Prem, in my opinion. Right. Ty, for Mane, our left wing has become progressively worse. I mean, Mane was an absolute superstar, so I think it was going to be very difficult to keep that standard up. But I hear it. We could have done better.
Mane, legend. Hard to replace Mane. Very legend.
Shake, big up Shake with a super, and then he's come back with another one. Says, Cal using his Gakpo agenda to hide the Cal curse. They're still on Cal with this curse, you know.
That's mad.
Ambient. 2 misplaced passes led to 2 injuries. Disgraceful. You know what, Matt, I'm not gonna lie, it does wind me up that the 2 injuries came from 2 poor passes.
Our own players.
It's like we're doing our own work. We're our own worst enemy at the moment, isn't it? Like everything is just.
How can our own players injured our own players?
Yeah, it is annoying me. I can't lie. Omar also says even any signs, even 1% confidence in Slot doing this thing. Right, you've lost faith in Slot.
Doing the right thing.
I mean, I think he'll do the right thing. I don't know if anyone else does, but
I think he will. I think we'll fix it personally, but it's just
Omar also says fullback situation is too big disaster, especially Kirkers. I'm not gonna lie. I've said I think our fullbacks are terrible as well. Like in terms of like profile, I don't think they're terrible players. I think we've massively misprofiled. We really have, but that's just me. I won't drag Cal into that one. I'll take the blame for that one.
What? No. Do you know how dark that is? What?
No, because earlier on you almost kind of let it slip that you was involved in the conversation. So I'm thinking, I'll take the
said
blame.
we had a conversation, and I said Drift is too early to write them off.
Yeah,
You
so
made
I'm
that
saying,
sound like
I'm
said
saying, forget Cal was involved
Bro.
in that conversation. This is all on me, guys. It's all on me.
But
Nah.
Drift, you know what's so mad? You probably don't remember. You know, he said this when in the watch along when me and you was having the talk.
Oh,
This is
so
the
I
thing.
did say it out loud.
You said it again, bro. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But remember,
Yeah,
that's the first time that I
Oh
heard.
no, yeah, the one that I did that on purpose. Yeah, I did that on purpose. Yeah.
That's the first time that I heard it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So.
Remember, Cal went on the screen. And I was like, Matt, I'm going to tell you something I've told Cal, and then I told you. Remember, I did it on purpose.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
not-
I've had
yeah.
enough. I've had enough, bro. I've had enough.
Mm.
Vagabond. Who would you start, guys? Chiesa or Gakpo? Chiesa for me.
Yeah, Chiesa.
Big up Sean every time. Slot presser is worrying. Guy sounds like Amarim, confused as F. What is going on? He's blaming pre-season. Is he? Please don't tell me he's blaming pre-season. I need to watch that back.
Pre-season.
So how many games does it take to get up to speed? What? Sergeant is back again. Mac Allister highlighting that we need a holding number 6. Baleba. You see Zubimendi balling out for Arsenal? I don't actually. I don't think he's been that great, but
He hasn't really balled out, bro.
yeah, he hasn't been balling out, but fair enough. That was the idea. Gravenberch been excelling going forward. Think we need a world-class holding. I don't disagree that I do think Baleba, it's time to get Baleba at the club now, or Wharton, or somebody who's a little bit more. First thing they think about is defending. I
don't think that is the first thing Baleba thinks about. I just think he's an all-action midfielder. I think Baleba is so good, but I think you're misprofiling by saying he's a DM, bro. He's not a DM.
Well, no, he is a box-to-box. He is a box-to-box, bro. Don't get me wrong, but I think he's a box-to-box in the same way that like a Kante or a Caicedo or can be a box. But like if you tell him to do that role, bro, when I watch Brighton and he's told to sit in, he's so good at it, bro. Do you get what I mean? So like,
he's sick as a footballer. Baleba is so good, but in terms of what would suit our system right now, I probably would say Wharton. And I think Baleba is a better footballer than Wharton. But I think
either or, bro. I'm not bothered either or. Do you know what I mean?
If we could get both, that would be the dream.
We need more Wharton, in my opinion.
Getting both.
Baleba's still cold. I'm not saying no to Baleba. I'm just saying I think we need more of a Wharton.
Best believe if he signed Baleba, I'm throwing a robe on and I'm celebrating. But I think
I'm still saying Baleba's cold. I'm just saying I think the team needs more of a Wharton.
Look, I'm easy with either. You know, I'm easy with either.
I'm gonna be real. We need both.
FM, yeah, we do actually. We
That'd
actually do.
Dream, though,
FM talks. What is Slot's obsession with right back? Every game he changes the personnel about 3 times. I'm sorry, but it's not a position that's requiring that much change.
I agree.
It is. I mean,
stability.
He wasn't doing it 3 times a game until the Crystal Palace game, but now these last 2 games have been weird.
I'm lying though, guys. We won the league because our back 4 had stability. We knew every game. Robbo, Trent, Virgil, Ibu. That's it. Obviously, you get the odd, like if there was injury, but that was it. You always win titles with a settled back 4. In my opinion, you cannot win any trophy unless you get like the luck or the draw in one of them in a lesser cup. Making that many changes, bro. You can't. Because let me ask you guys, quick question. Spoiler alert. Who do you think's starting against Chelsea? I guarantee you it's not Soboslai at right back.
At this point, I don't think any of us.
And that's a concern, isn't it? That's a concern, right?
I would not be surprised if we see the starting lineup on Saturday and Gomez is at right back.
No. It won't be Gomez. You don't like Gomez like that.
Bro,
No,
guys,
no,
it's a
Cal. I
concern.
mean, as in he's been so sporadic with it. Who knows, bro? Do you know what
I
I'm
think-
saying?
We
I
should
think so.
know
I
who
think-
our right back is because we should know
I
that's
think
the start.
Sobbo starts.
We don't know the start right
starts
back.
the right
But
back.
you know why we don't? Misprofiling.
I think Sobbo's going to start right back.
Mm.
Ibu knew his stocks have dropped, so now he's signing the thing.
You see the excuses. You know what? I'm not.
That is such a
people.
winder.
Big up
People.
Vitu, who's become a member, and
People.
I'm sure Vitu's been a member before as well. So big up for becoming a
I
member
think
again.
yes,
Vitu. Big up yourself.
yeah. Big up,
And
Vitu.
he also drops a super chat. Big up Vitu. Honestly, it's games like this where we miss Trent. Oh, sorry, where I miss Trent. I hate to admit it. Too much tippy-tappy football now. When a smashing diag to Isak or Ekatike is what is needed. That's what's killing me watching us right now. Well, he ain't coming back, my brother, so we're gonna have to forget about him. We're gonna have to forget about Omar says, what do I have to do? Eye emoji.
To
Bring
see.
Pong plus. Oh, so yeah. Do you know when with the little £2 super chat, I've always got to remember people use the things to actually write more than they want. So I appreciate the creativity. What do I have to do to see Frimpong and Mo on the right hand side?
Yeah.
Right hand
right
side.
side.
Hashtag Sobo in midfield. Big up Uncle Roz every time. Says big up Cal. Love for the chat today, brother.
No problem, Correct. About yourself, man.
And this will be my last one, Cal. Then I'll let you take over. Big up Ems. Says off form and very predictable the way we are playing. There you go. I think I did 24.
Facts.
What a one to start on. Ty, Cal Curse, Wirtz, and Cal Curse Isak. Too good to be true. I knew this was going to happen.
That's crazy.
You'll never walk alone 2.0 says, why are we struggling to keep the ball? Slot ball is designed to create. Bring back heavy metal ball because this S is boring the hell out of me. We need answers, LOL. I'll be honest, I actually really enjoyed playing slot ball last season. Like, I really did. I preferred the balance. And as I'm getting older now, my heart can't really do heavy metal football, if I'm going to be honest, on a weekly basis. Darwin Slander. The simple reason as to why Slot plays Sobbo right back is due to Konate, in my opinion. For some odd reason, he's now realized if Ibu plays right centre back, he needs a passer next to him to help build up and limit him on the ball in, I don't know what BU is. Build up. Don't know if I agree with that, Darwin, personally.
I don't agree with that because if that's the case, Szoboszlai would have been, in my opinion, playing there more so, but it's
or we would have got completely different player to Frimpong.
Yeah.
Well, could it be what thing you were saying before about missing the last super chat when you're saying about missing Trent? Was it Vitu, I think, said it,
Yeah.
About missing Trent? Because we've seen Szoboszlai as one of the players who has got a very good diagonal on him. Could that actually be why he now wants Szoboszlai to play there?
Did you see that one diagonal from Szoboszlai?
I didn't see one today.
Not today, but in the other games he played right back, he was doing it though.
Not often.
Not today, but in the other games.
He did it twice in the other games in total, I believe.
Yeah, but no one's going to do it as much as Trent because Trent was in love with it. But like, what I mean is,
two diagonals can't justify him playing right back over the course of 4 or 5 games.
Well, the thing is, Bradley and Frimpong aren't capable at all of doing it, are they? So, like,
bro, all right, check this. I never see Timber throw a diagonal pass across the pitch. I never see Gusto do it. Who else is there?
No, but Cal, they didn't play that way. We did. So
and that's the point. So if Trent's gone, we need to now learn to play without a Beckham-esque or a Kevin De Bruyne-esque or a Scholes-esque.
Yeah, man, just got to learn, fam.
You have to learn.
I'm just saying, could that actually be why he might be doing it? Because Szoboszlai is capable of that pass. Maybe he does miss him. Oh no,
he's being a coward at the moment. Starts being a coward. Vici says should have gone 3-5-2. Centre backs Ibu, Grav, Verge. Fullbacks Frimpong, Kirkes. Centre midfield Sobbo, Jones, Wirtz in the 10. Strikers Isak, Ekatike. If we had another 2 centre backs, I would be fully up for playing 3-5-2. LFC today says, why is Kirkes playing left wing back, Cam, centre midfield, common sense. No idea.
I don't know.
Darwin Slander says Slot is realizing putting too much emphasis on Ibu for build-up is an idiotic idea, and putting 2 runners carriers, Frimpong, Bradley next to him limits our build-up too. Shambolic, to be honest.
Darwin's crashing it on Ibu, boy.
Yeah. Turkey says the stadium was loud as F. I can imagine. Turkish fans are probably the most passionate fans I know of, to be fair. Ty says, told you your window weren't that great. Oh, it's easy to say that now.
You know what? I think even though we did play
games.
terrible today, Galatasaray away is always that kind of difficult game to play in. It is.
We should be beating Galatasaray away. I don't care about
but it is a difficult game.
We should be
away to Galatasaray is always a difficult.
You know what?
Ty says the cow curse of Space Jam the entire team. Wow.
The entire team.
This is what happens when Cal gets his players. Wow. Ty. Right, don't hide your agenda, Ty. Don't hide your agenda, bro.
I know if we get to the end of the season and Isak converts have been crap all season, we may have to have a conversation.
Wow, so you're involved in this as well. I see.
No, not at all, bro. Not at all.
Man said we have to revisit, you know.
Jay says, what tactics work when players can't pass? I hear that as well.
I understand that. I understand what you're saying.
Jay says 33 out of 39 passes completed from Wirtz. Jamrock says, I'll find a video showing a change in defensive setup. We'd appreciate that, Jamrock, if you can, bro. Mr. Dare Say It Drift says, Rodrigo is a bum. I don't want him. Cool.
Fair play.
Ash B says, this is awful. How do United fans do this on a weekly? No wonder Saeed is now Jamal T. Also, tactics go out the window when you can't pass 5 yards. Hear that? I hear it. Jay says, we're too right side heavy. All attacks start there. I actually think it's the other way around now, Jay. I think it's too left side heavy now for attacking.
It depends where Wirtz is, to be fair.
Makama says Slot sold Nunes. That is a sackable thing. Makama's definitely just burner account. I'm convinced. Ayula says only Liverpool can spend 500 million and have depth issues. Shake my head. Why we like this? Yeah, I hear it.
I understand that.
Ayola, we don't have depth issues. Everyone's just not playing well. We don't. Everyone's just not playing. We don't have depth. Where do we lack depth apart from centre back?
We have numbers. We have the quantity. We don't have enough quality in certain areas. We don't. We don't have enough quality on the wings. We don't. And we don't have enough. Well, you don't think we've got enough quality at fullback?
You think they've been misprofiled?
No, because of the profile of how we play. Not because I think they're bad players. I don't think they're bad players.
Yeah, but regardless,
never said they're bad players. No, but if they've been misprofiled, then they're not good enough for what we need.
We've still got depth. We've got 2 right backs. We've got 2 left backs.
Yeah, I said we've got quantity.
No, but that's what depth means. If you don't have depth, it means you don't even have cover. Lack of depth means you don't even have cover. And we have cover apart from at centre back.
But we've always had cover. Always had 24-man squads, bro.
No, but these are actually senior players, though. These aren't like Rios or what. Like we've actually got senior depth, Cal. We got senior depth.
Okay. Cali Man says, big up the boys. Cal agree on Gakpo, good squad player. Big up yourself, I agree. Jay says we need Stiller. Our build-up is poor. I hear it, Jay. Ty says, please no robes. I don't want to see the cow curse belabor.
Cow doesn't want belabor though, so it wasn't actually.
Who said that?
No, I'm not saying that you wouldn't be happy we got him, but he's not the one that you're championing.
I want belabor I want belabor or Camavinga as well as Wharton to sign for Liverpool. I want 2 centre midfielders.
You don't want much, bro.
Man said, what said I again? Belabor.
Cal just spent 200 M like that.
I said either Belabor or Camavinga as well as Wharton.
200 M's, Matt. Bang.
You're not asking for much, bro. Not much.
I want the world, bro. Ben Frank said we had the best passer in the world, but some people calling it spamming. This team can't pass to save their lives. It's looking rough at the moment. Matt Bicazette says Slot needs Jollof, Supermalt, belly.
Nah,
Darth
Belly Rub
Callum.
is insane.
Darth Callum. If Matt picked the lineup, Billy the Kid would be right back.
Belly the Kid, you know.
The FM talk says Versus needs that Milner slapping. He'll be fine. It worked for Simicast. I'll be real. Simicast was
never recovered.
He was never the same after that. I told you, Drift. I did say it to you at the time. Simicast should have fought James Milner. He should have actually had a fight with James.
He should have punched him out. I swear.
No, he would have. No, he would have lost the fight to James Milner.
Now, big man thing. You guys are my brothers. If you ever try to slap me in the football pitch, we're fighting.
That's what I'm saying. Like
we're fighting. I don't give a damn. Like I'm being real. Obviously,
sometimes a man needs a slap.
No, we'll patch it up afterwards, but you can't. There's no two ways about it. You can't slap me.
Actually malfunctioned. He needed to be slapped.
You're not hearing what I'm saying.
This is Milner would have beaten him up, by the way. Milner would have beaten him up, but he still would have. He still should have.
We're on big. Let's say we're all playing for Liverpool. We're big with Liverpool, yeah. We're playing a team, Sky Sports Productions. And imagine if you just went, "Hey Matt, you're playing like garbage." Brother, I'm not gonna lie. We're fighting.
But it looked like Kieran Dyer and Lee Bowyer on the pitch, bro.
What if am I allowed to shake you then?
No, we're fighting, bro. You put hands.
No, I'm not. Matt's saying I can't. So am I allowed to grab you by your shoulders and shake you like?
No, do not put your hands on me at all.
Bro, there's no need to put hands on. Like, bro, you can be verbal in it.
You can.
Sometimes people need to be like slapped back to reality. You know.
No, you can shout at me. You can shout at me.
You can shout though. You can say, Matt. You can say like, "Hey, Matt, stop being a coward, man. Put a foot in."
Yeah.
Say something like that,
Yeah,
and I might not round me up in it and get me mad.
So what would you rather do? Shake you by your shoulders or scream in your face?
Drift. Imagine. No. Drift. Imagine
not screaming that.
What
you not said I can shout at you.
Yeah,
I
never said you're gonna shout in my face and call me a pee holder.
But imagine if you miss a chance and I just grip shot like this. You're not gonna have that. What are we talking about?
No, I'll be we'd have
no
to fight.
No one can ever call me a pee hole. I swear, we're fighting. We're fighting. Them moments there when you say that, you're not my brethren until after we've settled it. Once we've settled it, we can be brethren again, but we got to settle it, fam.
Oh, so calling you a pussy is actually worse.
No, you can't. No, Drift. No, but you know, in football, you can say certain things and like it's football talk, innit? But when man put hands on you or call you certain things,
I've called someone a pee hole before on a full pitch.
We're fighting.
I've called someone not someone on my team. I've called a opposition.
Do you know?
And what happened, Cal?
He went for me, and people are holding him back, and I said, "No, let him go. It's fair game."
There you go.
I know what I said. I'm
not
swing.
I'm not sitting here saying that somebody can slap me in the face. You're right. If somebody slapped me in the face, then I'm definitely retaliating.
Would you like someone to grip you up like that?
But what I will say though is,
you missed the chance.
I've been in plenty of situations on the football field where I have shook hands with somebody at the end of the game, and during the game they've kicked lumps out of me on purpose and hurt me. And I don't know how it's much difference between clarting me in my leg or kicking me in my back or whatever during the game and slapping me. Do you get me? Like, what is the difference?
That's opposition. That's opposition as well, though.
That's worse, bro. That means I need to thump him up more. Like,
no. So, but football's combat.
It's
no. All I'm saying is, say the captain comes up to you and just goes like, "Bro, wake up! Bro. What's wrong with you, bro? You make like."
No, I can never do that. Captain can. I don't know what kind of 1977 football this is, fam. You think the captain can ever lay hands on me, fam? I'm not. We're fighting, bro.
I'm gonna be real with you.
I will mash up the captain and make him not
There are two people in this entire world who can slap me in the face and get away with it, and that is my mum and my nan. That is it. If as little as Alonso,
what about your daughter? What about your daughter right now?
She slaps me in the face, bro. I'm putting her in the high chair and she's facing the wall for 3 hours, bro.
Yeah, no, you're not. I've heard you on the phone. I've heard you. I've heard you. Don't listen to him.
Yeah.
Chatting.
No, Matt, I agree. That's cap. That's 100% cap.
Alonso.
No, that's cap.
Stevie, what did I tell you? Alonso, chill.
Are you taking
the difference?
No, you missed one night. You missed the No, but baby, what's that? Come here a minute. Come here.
Let me just
Stevie, what you doing?
What did I tell you?
Nah,
What you paying the groceries? Don't get me vexed, fam. I'm telling you, different energy, bro. Different energy, fam.
And what's this? What's this? Is there still a stain on this plate? What's this?
Well, hold on. You didn't take a. No, am I going mad? What you think I'm an idiot? Do I like an idiot? Alonso, chill. Don't tell mum. It's all right. Calm, chill. Mum, energy's different.
She's 1 year old. Do you want me to crash out on a 1 year old, guys?
You just said if she slapped you, you'd make her face the wall, blood.
I would.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
No chance.
No, she's not.
You'd laugh it off and you'd give her some sweet.
I really wouldn't.
No, Cal, it have to be something mad. Like, and again, I think if she does the whole daddy stop
you know what? We're gonna settle this. Iron has not heard this conversation. I'm gonna see what she says. Yeah, watch.
Go on.
If she lets
no, stay where we can see you, bro.
Yeah, because I feel like you've got dirt on your whole family. This ain't cool, bro. Man's got dirt on his whole family. Man knows that she says the wrong thing. There's no date night tomorrow. You know them ones there. I'm telling you, bro. You're not doing that to your daughter.
Random question. If Alonso slapped me in the face, would I let her get away with it? All right, thank you.
What?
The boys think I would let her get away with it if she slapped me in the face. Because I just said I wouldn't let her get away with it.
You only let me get away with it.
You can never. You can never.
No, I'm gonna be real. That sounded like AI. Nah, but fair play if you're saying that.
No, I wouldn't. No, she wouldn't get away with it.
No, is she saying that fair play?
All I know is they know the craziest thing is I'm not even really mad at Cal because I know if I had a daughter, I know she'd be able to get me to do things my son wouldn't as well. Like in fact, Matt, you know for a fact
I've got a daughter. I'm harsh on my daughter, but I kind of know deep down there's gonna be certain things because
you know your son gets it way more stricter than your daughter. You know, man. Let's just be honest.
Even if it's an unbiased thing, there might be a slight unbiased.
On, man.
That's only because as men, we're supposed to get a bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Daddy's girl, man. Let's just be honest.
But she still gets told off though.
You still get told. Like for something like that, she'd have to get in trouble. But I'm more gentle with her than I am with the boys. I have to be.
I just let you look. No, when you lot are like 70, 80, decrepit, need help, the daughter will be the one who's gonna come take care. You know, the boys will fling you in a home. That's what I'm just letting you know.
Robbie won't. Stevie definitely will.
I'm telling you lot from now, bro.
I don't know about that though.
Stevie's already showing signs, man.
Now when Stevie does the whole, Robbie, you really gonna do that? Robbie's gonna be like, "What do you mean? Like I'm helping Dad." Stevie's gonna be like, "You sure that's what you're gonna do?" I'm telling you, they are brothers, bro. They're like that, innit? I'm telling you. Right.
One quick story. The other day, I told them off before they went to bed. They didn't realize I was still upstairs, bro. So imagine I heard Robbie go, Stevie, why did he shout like that? Stevie was just like, I don't know. I didn't like it though. I know I'm in trouble, bro. I know when I'm in older, I'm in trouble. I know I am.
They're conspiring against you right now. Remember, they're only little.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, Cal. That is actually really good in terms of like for them to be so like civilized, even with their disagreement.
What's the saying? The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
There's some kids that will be rude about that. So like you're raising them right because even though they disagree, they're still being very calm, diplomatic about it.
I'll be real. There's no way you should be hearing any of your kids do the whole
4 and 6, bro.
Why? Yeah, because I'll be shocked if there are
6-year-olds that'll be like, yeah, you're right, Daddy's a dickhead, bro. That exists.
I'm gonna be real, bro. Nah. I'm gonna be real. If
you think they're not hearing this stuff at school and all that, bro?
I'm gonna be real. If listen, I know there's probably
You'll be
people that
surprised.
go through struggles in life with parenting. Because let me tell you something. You see, parenting, there's no book. I'm being real. There's no book. The way how I
No.
treat my kids and the way how Cal treats it, there's no book in it. That's just how it is. However, if your pickney is calling you a dickhead, I'm not gonna lie, you have to pattern that real fast. And it's not a joke because what will happen is they just think that they're untouchable and they think that they can just get away with anything. You cannot allow that, bro. Ever. You know what I'm saying? Imagine what Kyrie's saying what to his mum. Oh, I don't like the way dad talks to me. I think he's a dickhead anyway. Brother,
Or even if you remove the word dickhead for like idiot.
Yeah, it's anything.
I'm telling you, there are 6-year-olds who learn that bad, and they will talk like that.
Could never be my son.
So it's a credit that you're raising your kids well that they don't say that type of
Big
stuff.
up.
You know
I mean,
what
well, you'd be adopting a child, Stevie said. That's the only way you're gonna stay safe.
Facts. Even like someone said, like shut up or something like that. Like never could, never could my kids.
6-year-olds that'll say things.
No,
like,
you're right,
"Shut
bro.
up,"
I've
and
seen
all
it.
that.
You know when you
Yeah,
obviously
of course, bro.
chat, we've all been on
course.
road and you've all seen that, and it's horrible, you know, because as a parent, one of your worst fears is like you always feel like you hope to do the best that you can, but you always have this moment in your mind when you see another child and maybe they're acting out, and you must think to yourself, that parent's got it hard, you know, because they're just not listening, like they're just not respecting like the parent, like it's peak.
You gotta think there's got to be somewhere along the line where it has to be what the parent did to lose the respect of the child. Like it has to be. Do you know what I mean? Like
yes and no, because sometimes more times than not, but sometimes you just get childs that they're just rebellious. They're just a rebellious child. Like there's nothing.
One of the best things one of my friends ever said to me is like, do you know what? Everyone's always like, my kid will be like this, my kid will be like that. It's like you might just have a dickhead. And I thought about it, I was like, he's right. Everybody thinks they're going to be a great parent, but you might just have a.
The thing is, you could be an amazing parent, but it's more about. Like,
you just have to be fortunate.
It's just not. You have to be. You have to be, bro.
Yeah. All 3 of my kids are completely different personalities. You guys see it when they're on camera.
Yeah.
But they should be, because you want them to be individuals.
No, of course, but that comes with its challenges, bro. Don't get twisted, bro.
I can't treat my son and my daughter the same. You know what I'm saying? You can't. They're so different. It's mad.
I can't treat Robbie and Stevie the same.
Yeah. You can't, bro.
All right, let's rack through these rest of these supers. Jay says still a passing can unlock us like redacted. Oh, that must be Trent. We can't say his name. Darwin says, I love Ibu. Slot has just unintentionally making him look bad by putting more emphasis on him in build-up because Slot wants his centre-back to find his midfielders behind markers. Put right back who can pass into midfield and Ibu is fine.
Do you know what? Even though I understand what you're saying, as people say, I'm an Ibu Defense League, but some of the things I have nothing to do with build up, like giving away silly fouls, getting involved into wrestling matches, and those are the things where I don't like to see because I know how good he is. But some of it I understand, but some of it
we say this though. If Slot wanted someone who's better at build-up play, we literally have Joe Gomez in the team. Joe Gomez is a better progressive passer than Ibu. He's better in build-up play. So why isn't Joe Gomez given a chance? I don't think it is that. I genuinely don't think it is that. Ty says, Drifty, why did you make Cal say that? Fries in the back. Ayu just says, Drift, we don't have quality attacking or defensive depth. Right wing, left wing, right back, centre back, DM are all major issues, even after even after spending 500 M's. It's diabolical.
I disagree, bro. I disagree. I think we have a good squad. I just think there's a lot of players.
Mods, get on job, please, if you can, mods. Because I've had to see something a bit mad in the chat. Oh my god, mad. I'm not gonna bring attention to it, like who the person was, but mods, if you're about, just pattern up the people.
How bad was it?
I'll write in the private chat now.
Is it Emre?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, about
Yeah,
what?
block him. Well, we'll see if he said, yeah, if we block him, then isn't it? Like,
I don't
Hold
even
on,
know
hold
what.
on. Let me see.
Man
Let me
just
see.
came in and just said, like,
tell me afterwards what it was.
yeah, it's blocking, nothing long.
yeah, just get rid of him,
Um,
Mods. Don't even, yeah, just get rid of him, please, Mods.
Matt,
Please.
that slap led to Verge getting raw.
It was left on shoulder, right?
Yeah,
It was.
Nah, that is scandalous. That is scandalous.
Big up to Ghost LF Liverpool's 12th man says last year number 9 quality. Sorry, last year was number 9's quality, not service. What's changed? You can't be that shameless, Ghost.
No way. Ghost.
Ghost. You can't be that shameless,
Ghost.
surely.
Don't do it, Ghost.
Soliloquy says this seems to be an emotional reaction to a lost fans not used to losing, so we are overreacting. How is there discussion to sacks? No, there's no discussion from us, bro. There's none from us.
You know what? On that though, currently 29% of the chat who have voted, which is just under 600, have said slut out.
Yeah, so most of them are probably trolls.
I hope so.
They are. I've seen people who I know aren't slut out actually say slut out in the chat because it's just trolling.
Yeah.
Omar says Drifty Galatasaray was average at best, easy game. I don't like doing that. I actually think Galatasaray played very well today. Like,
I think they were. No, I kind of understand. They weren't amazing. They were just decent.
I think
Like,
they
think of how like
played a 7 out of 10, 7 or 8 out of 10. They did.
I say a 6. Think of how they played in the first half and how we played. You know, we actually played better than them in the first half.
But they caught you. I don't know. You might have missed it. You know, they carved us open in like the first 2 minutes of the game, bro.
I didn't see that bit.
It was just a long ball, though, weren't it?
No, it weren't. They picked up in midfield 2 passes, bro, and the midfielders threaded it, bro. Like threaded it, man. Like carved us up in the first 2 minutes.
I might need
bro.
to go back and watch the whole game.
Yeah. It could have been a dark day if that gone in from early. Allison, yeah.
I remember they played like some of the OGs like Gundogan. They didn't even play Sane. They didn't even play him.
Pitch, bro.
They brought back in Osherman, but Davinson Sanchez.
It looked like the place. It's like a retirement home or a place to rekindle your
I don't
career.
mean to rekindle your career, innit? I'm surprised they didn't re-sign Zaha just for that game.
I forgot he was there.
He used to be there and he's at MLS now, I think.
Boys, have you guys got anything coming up on your channels tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Barca,
big Champions League
PSG.
tomorrow, isn't it? Big Champions League tomorrow. So
Yeah.
be there or be square, people. Be there or be square.
If you want to see some games, Barca, PSG.
I'm not even gonna lie though, boys. It is increasingly becoming difficult to give 2 fucks about any other team when Liverpool are messing up.
I
Like, I'm
know.
not gonna lie, like it's very difficult to like.
No,
zone
I
in,
hear
you
it.
know what
I
mean?
hear it. I am
Yeah,
feel like
very-
doing watch longs, but
Very difficult, but we move.
I hear it.
Referee was shambolic today.
you're
as well,
right,
man.
Leah. Barca do actually play some good football. So yeah, if you want to see some good football, come over to my channel and see some good football. 'Cause our team can't play football, fam. Our team don't even have freaking tactics, bro. Joke.
Are y'all the same with Mr. Super Chat? Nothing on our end, bro.
There's nothing there. We read out all of them.
Yeah, nothing on
Yeah,
our
no,
end.
all subjects are done.
I'm just going through to see if I see anything. Just bear me a sec, guys.
Yeah, no, they're all done. They're all done.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Other than this one that's just come through from Scout.
Indian Scouts is someone else, though.
Indian Sky says, big up, lads. Hold on. I don't even know what you're talking about, Indian Scouts, bro.
I big up Indian Scout. Right? Legend. Legend.
I didn't give a pep talk to anyone.
Legend.
I didn't give a pep talk to anyone.
Oh no, it's peak.
Indian Scouts is the real one, man.
That won't be. Sorry, that you might have got misinformation, bro.
Cal's got a great poker face, isn't it?
It weren't me, bro. I ain't done that. I don't know nothing about
someone
no-
said something in the chat. It's mad, you know.
Yeah, but I know, man. Hold tight, whoever you got that information from, man. That's got nothing to do with me, man.
One more.
Nothing to do with me, man. Yeah. Me and Jamie should hopefully be live after you guys are live. I'll be live with Jamie and Luke Tanner after you guys are live tomorrow night as well for some MMA chat. Got UFC at the weekend as well. Got the Chelsea game as well. So yeah, people, the content will be coming thick and fast. Pause. So make sure you are. I know you lot singing Lionel Richie about the third time, bro. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, it's got nothing to do with me, bro.
I swear, bro. What is going on?
Nothing to do with me, man. The Indian Scouts are sorry that you've been involved in a situation with the missus, bro. Hopefully it all works out for you. As you can see, I called my missus to ask her a question. We're all good, innit? We're calm. I ain't done nothing. I'm pro-marriage. So yeah, big up every man. Wow, Tom Little in there. Can't wait to run my Konate agenda on Friday. Wow.
Mad.
Raw.
No, leave him. We'll be there. So don't worry. We'll be there. I'll be there. We'll be there.
Raw.
Rob, Matt's ready to crash out.
No, we'll be there,
Man
man.
just repeated himself 4 times. I was like, we'll be there. I'll be there.
No, I just said we'll be there. I didn't say it 4 times. You know, anyone's there. But yes, it's going to be calm. I can't wait.
Can we leave the Ibu abuse until he signed the contract, please?
No, some people don't even want him at the club, remember? He's heads in Madrid and rare, and he's not good enough. So it's going to be interesting to hear, bro. That's what I'm going to say. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Oh boy. We will see. But people, it's been an absolute pleasure as always. Do smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Yeah, boys. It's another loss, unfortunately. We move on.
We've got the 2 losses out of the way, man. We're gonna go on a run now, so we'll be fine.
But I don't even know if you mean go on a run like win games or go on a run and
Yeah.
not do this content thing if we start losing more games, bro.
We'll be right, man. We'll figure it out.
I'm not gonna lie. If we lose to Chelsea, I'm going on a hiatus. So
I'm not gonna lie. The panel shows I do is gonna get real dark for me.
Them man have no centre backs, you know. Them man are playing Hato and Achipong, I think, or something.
Yeah, I've been really bad to rivals over
Dark. If we can't beat Chelsea, I don't think you understand how dark it's gonna be, you know. They got bag of injuries at centre back, you know. So that's what I'm gonna say.
Boy, well, people, appreciate you all for watching and listening. Nothing else to add, is there, boys? I'm just trying to think. Is there anything?
I'm doing morning show tomorrow. So people, morning show, catch me there. You know what time it is, people. That's my thing tomorrow. And we move.
We do indeed. People, enough love to you all. Thank you all for watching, listening. Make sure you hit that subscribe button until we see you again. Thank you. Stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish, and we're out, people. Take care.
you got 6.5, Tom.
Wow. Drifty is toxic. It's actually toxic. Big up you lot. Crazy work.